everyone, and welcome back to the Shadow the Hedgehog 100% playthrough. It's been quite a while since we last played this. We had like a little bit of an intermission, do some games. I just mostly wanted to play Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transform until 100% completion before I did this again. But I managed to beat it. And we did manage to spin for Sonic Mega Collection, but after doing some further research, I don't know if it will be like feasible to do it for this marathon. Not feasible, it just doesn't make much sense to do it because it's not really much to unlock other than just playing each of the games individually. But I'll be hopefully spinning again by the end of this stream, and then we'll find out what's our actually next game, because we're still going to play those classics at some point, but I'm not sure at what order I guess we should do it. I mean, I'll probably do it like around Sonic Origins or something, since those are the definitive versions of doing them. But yeah, in case you're new, since it's been quite a bit, there's this timer in the top right corner, and once it reaches 0, I spin a roulette. We'll do some random challenge while playing through this game here. I think this is currently our 121st venture here to completing this pathway. Alright, but yeah, hopefully there won't be any issues here, and we'll just probably do like a 3 or 4 runs today and try to go back to basics. I believe we're doing run number 28, the cleansing, no, Birth of a God, that's what it's called. Alright, so we gotta make sure we destroy all these gun soldiers and stuff. So forgive me if I'm a little bit out of practice with this, since I've played this for weeks. I think this is our 39th stream of this, so hopefully gonna probably just do this quickly, just so I can do another 4 runs. Maybe we can get to 124 or 5 or whatever, so we'll see. But yeah, since I'll be leaving to move within a couple weeks, just once again I want to mention that I'll be taking intermission when it comes to doing some streaming and stuff, so I probably won't be able to stream for at least a few weeks, most likely. At least, but not, yeah, just a few weeks maybe, or a couple, maybe a week at max or 2. I'm not sure. Because obviously the moving transition is definitely going to be the most stressful part, making sure the new setup works and so forth. I would imagine next week is going to be my last week of streams before the move. So I'll probably be focusing on preparing for that after this is done. Let me actually lower the volume of the game just a smidge here. It's probably a little too loud here. Always have to keep on doing. Alright, let's see. But yeah, whenever the what's it called move starts here, I'm probably gonna take a week or 2 off for streaming just so I can actually do the transition there. Hopefully it won't be too long or stressful during that, and hopefully go back to regularly scheduled Shadow streams here, and a bunch of other games too that we'll be doing throughout this marathon. So yeah, we're gonna spin for the next game again. We're gonna do a respin, because normally I always spin for the next Sonic game I'm playing whenever I finish a game here, but considering that the next Sonic game is Mega Collection that I landed on, I thought for some reason there's some unlockables to get when doing some of the games, but other than unlocking more games and maybe a couple manuals, I don't think it's really that makes much sense to do that in this marathon, so it's gonna be kind of redundant. Since we're going to be playing those games and their definitive versions in other platforms, but yeah. So I'm going to respin again towards the end of the stream. We'll find out what our next Sonic game is. If it's too short, we'll probably be able to squeeze it before I move. But if it's a longer game to fully complete, then I'm probably going to do it like after I move. But in the meantime, I might either stream more Shadow, or Pocket Adventure for the next week or 2 to hopefully do a little bit of that just before I move. But yeah, I'll take like a few weeks off for streaming until I do that, and then we'll probably continue back to our regularly scheduled marathon here. It's been almost a year since I first started this. So maybe it'll be kind of neat if I return back to streaming around the same time Sonic's birthday on the 23rd. Kind of makes sense, right? I guess I'll take a little mini break and, you know, just to get things ready and get myself acquainted to the new area, but yeah. Alright.
Anybody who gets in my way.
Okay, when it comes to the wheel, the only challenge that I'm not sure I'll be doing during this stream, if it lands on it, is the side stride one. because for some reason lately, whenever I flip the screen sideways, it just seems to crash OBS. So hopefully that's not going to happen again here. But yeah. All right. Since we're doing Birth of a God, I think next is another dark mission in Digital Circuit. We'll try to do more of that. All right. So forgive me if my gameplay is a little bit off here, considering I haven't played this in weeks. I guess it's good to have a little break from this every now and then, because I imagine it's just really tedious just doing this over and over again. That's why I always do these in certain days usually. I just took a little break just so I can focus on completing Transform, considering how long that game took to complete. I think thus far that game was like the second most longest one to complete, next to Unleashed, I think. Maybe it's a little longer than Unleashed, but this is obviously the longest so far, considering I think this is the 39th stream of this game here. So this is the Miku stream. Could you imagine if I can manage to do like 19 runs today to get to 139 or something? That'd be crazy. Cyberspace. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna just do a random assortment of selected runs that I have in mind here. I usually prepare them beforehand, but if you guys have any suggestions of what numbered route you want me to do, let me know. And it's either I haven't played this in a while or something about his jumping feels off or something. I don't know. Ah. Moments taken before disaster. Am I gonna get shocked? Oh, I dodged it. Never mind. Alright. I don't know. Something feels off with Shadow here. Either that or just because I haven't played this in forever and I just forgot the physics and stuff. Last time I was playing this through RetroArch, but now I'm playing it through Dolphin since RetroArch's been giving me issues lately when it comes to Dolphin games here. But it seems to be, I think it looks smoother and more, what's it called, crisper here than my older method. I just hope it doesn't somehow give me more streaming issues here. I don't know if it's more prone to crashing or anything. Alright. Gotta make sure I do these runs correctly. I did double check to see I haven't done these yet. I think, I'm not sure which ones I'll be doing here, but I think all of these I definitely haven't done. I did have like 5 in mind, just in case I decided to go crazy and do 5 runs today, but no, I think I'll just do maybe 4. Because usually in the weekdays I would do 3 on like Wednesdays or something, unless I go crazy and do a lot of short runs here, but I don't know. We'll see. If I'm too tired by the end of the stream, then maybe we'll do 4 at the maximum, but if I'm really not crazy and stuff, we can probably squeeze in like 1 more. I hope most of these that I selected doesn't take that long. I don't think there's that much annoying missions. The only one that's probably annoying is doing the dark mission of like Mad Matrix. Those are the ones that's kind of lengthy. It's all of Mad Matrix other than normal, and yeah, other than normal is just really long. And Lost Impact is also really long too. At least the hero mission of that one. Okay. For now, let's go this way. I like how she's not really talkative once you take this shortcut route. I'm guessing she doesn't, they didn't really program much voice lines around this area for her. Or for anyone else, for that matter. I wonder if I can somehow incorporate Miku in this here. Considering this is number 39 right here. I'm pretty sure in the bot channel. I think in the bot channel, I did put some of them in like point something parts, because obviously there was times where the stream crashed, but nowadays I just usually add them into one part just so it can be a little more cohesive. Because I think just putting like point something is just a little awkward when it comes to doing some of these parts here in the bot channel. I forgot how many bots I have currently. I think I saw 174. Like obviously some of them are shorter than others because of the parts that was like cut off or something for some of the streams, but yeah, I don't know. This is my 39th stream of this, so yeah, we played this for quite a bit. I kind of want to see if I can get up to like 100 if we go at the current pace here. Maybe it might be a little less. This we'll see. We're gonna do a little less. I need to start doing more runs per stream here. See if we can get more weapons out of these guys. Alright. Oh my gosh, this guy always put up his electric barrier really quickly. I forget if you're immune to electricity with this thing on.
You should be able to use this searchlight to go up.
I'm just kind of drowning her out here. Not even paying attention to what Rouge is saying. Can I hit him? No, I can't. Okay. That's why we experiment here. I think I would know that by playing this 120 times right now. I don't know why I forced myself to do this game like really long here. Because I could have just easily just done like the keys or all the A ranks, which I've already done, except for the keys in The Last Away, but of course I gotta make things harder on myself here. And Rouge here is just going up and down and all around. Oh, why do you say it that way? There we go.
Well done, Shadow.
Alright, now that we did the dark mission here, we have to do another hero, and then two
Whatever
darks again.
happens to the humans is no concern of mine.
What happens to the humans? It's no concern of mine. But yeah, towards the end, we'll hopefully spin again. Or maybe I can do it in the middle if I'm bored. I don't know. We'll see. I will not increase the odds though, because normally whenever I beat a game, I always just put up a poll to increase the odds about whatever game I'm playing here. But considering I already completed Transform, and I guess Mega Collection shouldn't really count that much. Not really. I guess it makes sense to add to this marathon here. I might just respin again. I think I double checked the list. I think every other game should be fine when it comes to 100%ing it. Like I even put Gems Collection there. At least that game has some kind of like museum thing you can unlock by doing certain objectives. I thought Mega Collection had that too, but apparently not. So that's why I decided to skip Mega Collection and keep Gems Collection. There's so many collections, man. Like there's other collections like Ultimate Genesis Collection. There's like what's it called? The one for Classic Collection for the DS or something. But you know, that I think that game itself also has like no unlockables. It's just, oh, here's a collection of classic Sonic games. Here, have at it. But no. I did not meant to hit him there. So yeah, I would only do collections if they have some sort of other objectives to do as well. That's why I definitely included Origins, since they have all the classic and the Game Gear games, and they have their own missions as well. So that's the main reason why I kept Origins and stuff. It's gonna be a mess though to like organize them in the VOD channel though. Like I don't know if I have to put like parentheses like, oh, Sonic Origins, Sonic 1 Part 1. Like okay, I don't know. I mean, it's not gonna take me multiple parts to do Sonic 1. Maybe I can finish it all in one go by doing Sonic 1 with Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, or something like that. I don't know. Oh gosh. Nice, punching a wall. Alright, but we'll see how I'll do that game. For all I know, that might be the next game we get. But personally, I'm hoping for a shorter game, just so I can get another complete before the end of the stream here. Before I move, I mean. If I do end up getting a stream that might take like 2 or 3 parts, then I might just focus on that again and take a little mini break here. I kind of want to get up to like 40 streams maybe for Shadow until I move. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much I'll do. Is this? I forget it. Oh, this is inverted controls. Okay, it's been a bit because some games just change no matter what. All right. Well, it's good to know that even after a few week break of playing this, I'm still decent at it for now. Doesn't seem like I'm taking too much time doing this. I feel like most of these missions, other than the dark one, takes around the same amount of time to complete in this level here. Because pretty sure this doesn't take that much more time compared to the normal mission. Why am I going this way? I don't even know. I guess we can go here, huh? This is probably a little quicker than taking the other route. I think, maybe. Okay, do I need a... I do need to light this up. Alright. Oh, hey. He's useful. I need to start incorporating some speedrunning techniques at some point with this, maybe. That'll probably make this a lot less tedious. Yeah, there we go. I tried to do a few like skips by using the chaos control and the at the same time as hitting a checkpoint or whatever, but I don't know if it's harder to do it on the emulator compared to like on the original GameCube or PS2 or whatever. Alright, let's get some cheese. And after this, it's another dark mission in, what is it? Sky Troops? So I need to help Black Doom destroy those gunships or something. Alright. It's good helping out Amy here, since we haven't really done a lot of that lately. We've mostly been doing dark a lot. So like up to like number 20 something. Probably up to like number 27 or 20. Yeah, 27 is where we start helping Amy here. Kind of interesting. Because normally it was like 2 darks in a row and then another dark or a neutral. And I think we're now starting to move up to where to do a hero mission here.
Let me show you the power of my latest, greatest creation.
Right. There were times when I first started this where 20 minutes, I would make it here with a challenge or something, but now I've been going at a more quicker pace, so it's good to know that I'm getting better at the game as I get hit. Though I'm still really rusty, as you can see. I probably would have been done with this by now if I didn't mess up. There we go.
You haven't seen the last of me.
Oh, yes I have. Because you're done for now. Actually, I don't even know what this run ends in. Ends with Black Doom and Gun Fortress. Okay. But we might change paths depending on whether or not we get something interesting here in the wheel. All right. You haven't seen the last of me, and then we immediately go next to him here. Except we're not teaming up with him. We're just gonna be destroying his gunships. Now he's having a really bad day. Let's see. His armada, his fleet. So 2 more dark missions in a row. At least the dark mission in Sky Troops, or not Sky Troops, Air Fleet is really short. So this run here is not gonna take that long. There's not that much bosses here. Besides that, and maybe the last one, unless I forgot one somewhere. Which is good because I like having shorter runs here. Alright, we'll get him out of the way since I don't want to hear his voice. I will just use this. Actually, we'll use the Billy Hatch weapon just so we can hopefully get, I don't know, just a lot of things here.
The X button lets me get in and out, and the B button to fire.
Yeah. But yeah, when it comes to news of future games here, hopefully we'll get Sonic Rumble within this century. Because I've been trying to do some progress with the mobile game video I've been wanting to make for a while, but been waiting for that game to release stuff before I can do that. And it's not releasing. They confirmed it for May, then they delayed it again or something, so it's a little annoying. And then there's Crossworlds coming sometime this year, which is pretty fun. What's up? I'm just playing some Shadow. I don't know if you ever tune in one of these streams here, but we're gonna be mostly, what's it called? Playing this over and over again until we do all the different alternate pathways here. Yeah, but in about a couple minutes we'll hopefully try to do another wheel spin here. But yeah, this is definitely the longest game to complete in the marathon if I'm trying to 100% everything here because of how redundant everything can be here. But I think I've gotten a lot better to the game where I can basically beat it pretty quickly. I've got all the A ranks and basically all the keys. But yeah, looking forward to Crossworlds, hopefully coming soon this year. Oh, whack, hello. Shadow time. But yeah, in case you missed it earlier, I might do a respin with the roulette wheel later on this stream, because I was originally gonna plan to do like Mega Collection, but considering it's a little bit of redundant since I'll be playing classics through Sonic Origins and stuff, I might respin. Because normally, in a lot of these collections, you get to unlock some stuff. In Mega Collection in general, you don't really unlock anything other than maybe more games that's not Sonic related, other than like 3 and Knuckles and stuff. But we'll just play 3 and Knuckles and all that stuff in their definitive ways and like origins and stuff. So we'll probably do that. Yeah. So we'll do that later. I'll probably do that towards the end of the stream if you want to stay tuned for that. I will not create a poll for that though, to increase odds, because we already did that anyway from the last time we beat a game with Transform. So hopefully we'll try to just do it normally here. Oh yeah, actually, I don't want to go too fast. Don't go too fast. All right, yeah, this one over here on this side. Right now we're doing the dark mission of Sky Ships here, trying to destroy all these gunships that Eggman has. Doesn't take that much time to do here. There's 326 in total, so we're gonna hopefully go back to the same schedule I've been doing before, where I play Shadow on Saturdays and Wednesdays, hopefully. So I'm not gonna stream for very long because I'll be definitely moving pretty soon. Well, I think I might have to die here actually because I'm supposed to get up there. All right. I don't know if there was a way to get back up there. But first, I guess since you heard the little buzzer, we'll find out what challenge we can do here. Oh yeah, it is the Billy Hatcher weapon, the gun or something. You get that for defeating one of the runs, I think, in the neutral pathway. You suck a lot of things up, and when you fill it up, you get like 3 up or 1 up or whatever. It's a pretty neat weapon. One of my favorites here, especially if you want to grind for lives. All right, let's see what challenge we have. Why is it crunchy every time? All right, so this wheel here specifically, in case you don't know, is specific for Shadow. So it's slightly different than what you've seen for like Transformed or whatever you've ever seen here. So we're now gonna do... Yeah, he chooses violence. Evil! We're only gonna do evil missions, dark missions. Yes, I mean, we're doing that anyway for this pathway a little bit, so that's fine. We'll do the evil mission, but this would force me to do certain missions if, you know, I need to change the track or whatever. All right. So, play only evil missions like a bad boy. Okay. The dark mission or whatever you want to call it. We'll do that for 10 minutes here. It's a shame that I died here though, because I stupidly missed the light speed dash trail. So I had to take the bottom path this time, and there's like a checkpoint here. This took a while to get to, apparently. Alright. Unless there was a way to get back up there, but maybe that was just stupid of me.
Damn it.
I don't know how I made a novice mistake like that. Alright. So yeah, I'm not sure how familiar you are with Shadow here, but essentially, it's kind of like a build-your-own-adventure kind of game. Depending on what side you take, it can dramatically change the story. There's 326 alternative routes you can make. And since this game has some kind of library sequence thing where it tracks all of that, I will be doing all of that, even though it's not really necessary for 100%, I feel. But considering I'm such a masochist or whatever, a crazy person, I feel like I should do that, since I feel like hardly anyone does it. So far, I've done 120 of them in the course of however many months, I think. But yeah, it doesn't take that long to finish a run. Probably on average, it takes me like 30 to 40 minutes or something. So you can do the math there. It's going to be a lot of minutes here. That's why I only do these in certain days, not every day, because otherwise it'd be really boring just watching only Shadow. So if we're nearing close to the end of the game here, like once we get to the 300 mark, I'll probably just play exclusively Shadow until I beat it. But for now, we'll just do this slowly, but surely. How did I miss this check? Oh, because of chaos control. That's what happened. Okay. No wonder I'm taking so long here. Chaos control screwed me there. So yeah, this mission specifically, Black Doom is asking me to destroy these things right here. There's like 5 of them in total, so that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna be a evil boy. A little bad, a little hedgehog. But yeah, this is not gonna be the only game I'll be playing, like I said. On certain other days, whatever the wheel lands on, I might do that game as well. If it's a short game, I'll try to finish it before I move within the next couple weeks. And if it's a long game, then I'll just wait until after I move. But I'll be playing either this or probably finishing Pocket Adventure, since I still need to do the expert time attack for that until I move. And then after that, I'll probably take a week or two break of streaming, and then I'll hopefully be back to regular scheduled Shadow and whatever other game is in this marathon here. Yeah, I'll keep them around. But yeah. I played this game way too much already, as you can see, so basically this is a lot of it's second nature here. I kind of not doze off or something, it's just I'm just so used to it. It's like second nature. So if I don't really pay attention to the games, because I'm just at the point where everything is just so easy, then kind of at least I got all the A ranks and all the collectibles I needed. It's just a matter of filling out all these different sequences here, which is really time consuming, but eh. I did take a break of this game for like several weeks. I forget when was the last time I played through this, but I really want to finish Transform before I move. That's why I took a little break, which I did, which is pretty nice. And thank you all for helping, whoever, you know, joined in for that. All right. We might even get another racing game at some point too. Maybe, because I think I don't think it increased the odds, but I did put a poll last time and people wanted the first All Stars Racing or Team Sonic Racing or something. So yeah. Yes, I did, and I did actually complete that 100% too. If you want to see me do that, I think it's in my VOD channel, Mega VODs. It'll show the complete playlist of all the games I've done so far in this marathon. The only one that's still ongoing, I think, is Shadow, obviously. I still need to do the expert time attack for Pocket Adventure. And then I need to do the expert... It's always like the ghost things, man. I still need to do the expert ghost for, like, what's it called? Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games for DS. Everything else, though, is all fully completed for those games. Like, all the puzzle pieces for Pocket Adventure, all the Chaos Emeralds, all the gold medals, and all the other medals I can get for Winter Games, but... It's just those dang ghosts, man. Those take a lot of time to do. Alright. We'll keep Tails around, but we're still being an evil boy. So we will try to hopefully, what's it called? Destroy the gunship we saw up there. That's the President's aircraft or whatever. This is actually a really short mission once you get the Shadow Rifle, which is the game's like strongest weapon, I feel. So essentially, once you get all the endings and stuff, you can get through this crate here and unlock this super weapon here called the Shadow Rifle. Yeah, there's the Billy Hatcher gun. This is the Elmo Chow gun. It kind of shoots like little heads. Look at it. We decapitated him. And this thing that we can suck on. We can suck a lot of boxes and stuff. But yeah, what we want here is the Shadow Rifle. This is the most damage-dealing weapon, I feel. Or one of the most damage-dealing weapons. 20 bullets. It'll make short work of a lot of these, Actually, I should be destroying more of these, enemies here, just so I can get my Chaos Blast meter. It'll make short work of this aircraft we need to destroy here. So I'm gonna fill out my meter so I can get Chaos Blast here, because once I get Chaos Blast or Chaos Control, I can use infinite bullets. Oh, lawnmower. Yeah. Is it in your end or my end? Because if you hear something, it's not a lawnmower in my end, then it's probably just a fan because of how hot it is or something. Or this is the game or something that sounds like a lawnmower. I don't know. Oh, you. Okay, okay. Just making sure. Alright, so this is what we need to destroy there. That vehicle up there. That's the President's escape pod. But I want to make sure my villain gauge at the top left is fully filled up so I can get infinite ammo. So once I destroy enough good guys, I can do that and just go to town with this. Hold on. If I can actually land my bullets. There we go. So we have infinite bullets until our meter goes out here. So hopefully this should be destroyed by the time right here pretty soon. There it is. It's actually one of the shortest missions for the game here. Chainsaw. Oh no. Oh man, that's scary. Yeah.
I had no choice. I need to know the truth.
Okay. Now let me see. We're still being a bad boy here, but the run I was planning to do, I think,
Perfect.
number 28. I think this run is called Birth of a God. Requires me to do a hero mission at the end here. But honestly, by the time we finish this level, this challenge will be done anyway, so I can basically just get to the end, honestly. Alright. This is the different routes you can take, basically. Because I was dark at the beginning, and dark again, then hero, like, okay. It might have been you. I'm not sure, because I think everything looks fine to me, unless I just didn't pay attention. Let me see. I don't know. Was it frozen for you too, Squid, or not?
Shoot, get him! There he is!
Because I think I didn't see any frame drops or anything notable here in my end. It's on the green right now with the connection. It's actually one of the better days of connection lately.
Protect the president!
Protect the president.
Come here! Spare me! There he...
Okay, I think it's fine then. Yeah, I don't think there was any drops here. You might just have to refresh if it froze or something. But yeah, this is the last level in this run here. Yeah, I think it is. Unless for a second when I wasn't looking, the connection was like really bad or something. But yeah. Even though the challenge requires me to do the dark mission here, by the time I get to the end here, I think we'll be basically done with the hero mode anyway. There's two different missions here. Either destroy all the defense systems of the gun fortress here, or the just get to the gold ring for Rouge. Since we're going to be helping Rouge, I'm just going to ignore everyone here, but I guess just to satisfy the challenges, I might as well beat up one of the defense systems or whatever. Let me actually get a little of this. See, I like how some characters react depending on what you do. You're a traitor! How could you destroy my army? Oh. Yeah, this is chaos control, man. Wait, you should get the hell out of here. Oh, that's Black Doom. So if you have Shadow Generations, you probably know him, right? So he's basically just trying to gaslight me into helping him or something. I don't know. But yeah. So you can have two people to follow you. So, okay, I'll pause right here just so I can show here. Hold on. Let me actually remove this challenge real quick. I wonder why it's telling me Discord notifications if I'm streaming here. That's fine. All right. All right. So the way this, what's it called? This game works right here. This is the, okay, where's the story route? Hold on. Okay. I clicked off the game. All right. So you see this little tree here. It's a little complicated. Depending on the route you chose, it'll dictate which way you go in this map. So the first level was stopless. If you're doing a dark mission, you go up in the map right here. So you go to digital circuit. And depending on your route here, it'll dictate what levels you go into, I guess. So in this case, I did 2 dark missions in a row, a hero mission, 2 dark missions in a row, and another hero mission. So essentially, in each level, you have a choice. You have either have to help one of these people here, the dark guys or the heroes.
The Chaos Emerald.
And depending on what you choose, it will dictate what route you take. There's 326 different combinations in this game, so I'll be doing all of them, basically. Okay. All right. So yeah. So currently, I'm trying to do 121 here, but this is, yeah, I'll explain more in a bit. But yeah, right now, I'm going to help Rouge find the Chaos Emerald, or I have the choice to help destroying the core with Black Doom here. So yeah. So this little thing you got here is Black Doom. This is where he originated from. He appears again in Shadow Generations, and you know, you can learn more about his backstory in this game more. A little more in that game too. About his motives for like world domination and stuff. Yeah. The what's it called? Shadow Generations, if you do end up getting that eventually, it does give a little history about him and stuff, so yeah. In case you're kind of lost about the lore of this game and that game and stuff. I don't know. But for now, I'm just going to be doing some random missions until, not really random, but some different routes here until I complete this game fully, which is going to take a long time. But I'm going to do it. I'm dedicated enough to 100% every Sonic game, or just about every Sonic game, but yeah. Alright. These sound effects are really loud. You can barely hear Rouge, but to be fair, Rouge is like really quiet here. But yeah. I'll play one of the cutscenes though. Oh, I forgot to reset the timer. Hold on. What am I doing? Yeah, alright. We finished the doing only dark missions here, so I'm gonna reset the timer, and in another 20 minutes I'm gonna do another wheel spin. There's keys to be collected in this level. You can unlock some secret doors here. You can even ride vehicles and stuff. But since I already got most of this keys in the previous parts of this playthrough, I'm mostly gonna be just finishing this library map thing, which I'll show after this, so I can show you what I mean about completing different pathways here. After this route is done here. We're almost done with this route though. We just need to do this and then the boss coming soon. But yeah, the little eye thing you saw earlier is Doom's eye, so it's basically Black Doom. I guess it's how what he uses to communicate with us and stuff, instead of just lugging his big fat old body with us the whole time or whatever. I don't know. Jump! Oh gosh, I almost messed that up. But yeah, this game is fun. It's just, if you're going to go for like true 100% by like doing all these pathways like I'm doing, it's a big pain in the booty. But don't do that. But if you want to just do all the regular 10 endings here, I guess that's what's necessary to do if you want to get the true final boss here. But I already beat the final boss. I just need to mostly just finish this and then get the rest of the keys in the final area. But I'll do that in the finale. I did get all the A ranks. The reward you get for doing that is unlocking expert mode, but I'll do that towards the end of this marathon, or this playthrough here.
I will not allow those creatures to take this emerald.
Alright, so we finished the hero mission. Each pathway here always has a boss at the end. You either have to fight like Black Doom or Eggman, or I guess the heroes, as in this case, the Gun Commander and Sonic. But since we went against Black Doom's word in here, we're gonna have to fight him here.
One Chaos Emerald left.
Normally I skip these cutscenes, but I'll show this one.
Disobeyed my orders.
Disobeyed my orders.
Yeah, well, I told you. No one tells me what to do. I need these emeralds to uncover the truth about my past.
What do you think vermin like you could accomplish on your own? Let me show you. Those who commit mutiny against me will see no mercy. And do not defy me again.
Boss. I haven't seen these cutscenes in a while. Since I did, whenever you see them the first time, you can't skip them. But since I've played through these like many times, I usually skip them. But if you want me to play some of them, I don't mind. Let me see. Let me actually get a better gun here. This is a strong one, but I'd rather have one that has multiple bullets, like this one. Oh, this is a good one. Alright. So he has a little health bar at the bottom here. So you just basically want to hit him with a gun or some homing attacks. There we go. I like to save my bullets until I have a full chaos control meter here. Just so I can keep on spamming it. There's 2 meters in the top. On the top right is your hero meter. Top left, your dark meter. Do good things, it'll really activate chaos control. Do bad things, it'll activate chaos blast. But yeah, that's just the basic gist of this game. Even though I'm making it sound complicated more than it should be, but you know, once you get into it, it's not that bad. Alright. Swift strike. Alright.
Jump to avoid the long sideways boomerang.
But yeah, this is going to be a long one. This is why I prefer to do these in certain days, just in case people don't want to watch Shadow, because I know after a while, it's going to be like really tedious and really boring to watch, and I don't blame you for not tuning in for those, because we need to do like this like 326 times, like that's a lot. But hey, still fun for me at least. I'm not sick of it yet. Ah! Get down here, you. Alright, there we go. Alright. Let me see. I want to wait until there's a perfect time for me to use it here. Because I can slow down time. But if I time it well enough, I can keep on freezing him and then spam my bullets here. Like this. There we go. Shot him in the eye multiple times. As you can probably tell, I played this game way too much. Alright. Now I'm gonna update the counter here. This should be 121.
Sorry to disappoint, but this is the end.
Yeah. Yes, I did. And I believe there is a VOD of that for me too. I did stream it a while ago, but let me see how old it is. I probably didn't put it in a playlist though. I probably should. I think I did it like around... If you scroll back far enough, let me see. When did this beta came out, I wonder? Like 3 months ago? I think it's somewhere in between the Sonic Rivals 2 playthrough section.
Chaos Emeralds.
So if you just scroll down to where the what's it called? The videos, recent videos. You'll probably find it somewhere. It's like right after Shadow Part 30 and Rivals 2 Part 3 or whatever.
I'm Shadow the Hedgehog.
And right
the
before
ultimate
Shadow Part
life form
31.
born to rule all.
Oh.
With the power of these emeralds, I'm going to conquer the universe. This is who I am.
This is who I am. I try to use everyone. Actually, I mostly use the new characters more often during the beta test or whatever. Because obviously those weren't there previously, so I played like a decent amount of Cream and Zaz, but I obviously played like who else was there, like Sonic and other stuff too. Yeah, but I mostly try to prioritize the new characters since, you know, they're new. All right, so if you want context about these different library sequences like I was talking about, right here it shows the amount of runs I've done so far. Each they have their name. Currently I just beat number 28, Birth of a God. So you see the background, it shows the route I took. There's 326 of them, so I kind of just scatter what I do here. And so far I've completed like 15 full pages and one extra here in this page, so that makes a total of 121. There should be like 326 in total here, so I'm going to do all of them, but I'm not going to do them in order, otherwise it'd be boring, so I'm going to be mostly doing them in a random order here. So I think for now, we'll do a little more of a hero-centric route. Red mean finished? Let me see. Yeah, yeah, red is the, I'm not sure, actually. Just, yeah, just, I finished that. Let me see. Oh, did not mean to click that. Oops. Yeah, I think just check marks means it's finished, I think. If you want to see the levels I've unlocked, this is all the levels in the game here, select mode. So basically, if they have a star, that means they got all the A's and all the keys and all that stuff. So I did get A rank for everything already. Right now, it's just a matter of filling up that library thing. So yeah, the check marks, I think it just tells you which ones I finished, yeah. All right, so we finished number 28. I think I'll do number 206, I think. I don't know. I just chose some random numbers that I haven't done already, so 206. I think 206 is a little bit more of a neutral path. Let me see. Or is it more of a hero path? Yeah, it's like neutral, yeah, it's called And the Dream Continues. So I do a neutral mission, a hero mission, a dark mission, and then 3 more hero missions. So it's like different levels depending on the route you do, I guess. I'll let this cutscene play out, since I guess you haven't seen some of these, so I'll play it.
Maria!
Maria, yeah.
Who am I? And why can't I remember anything? And who is this Maria?
Yep. Very messed up indeed. No, I usually skip this, so I haven't really seen these cutscenes in a long time. But yeah, it's fine. I'll play a few of them.
Look how pathetic they are. I don't have time for these humans.
And this is our first introduction to Black Doom here. See his eye right there.
The day of reckoning will soon be here. Find the 7 Chaos Emeralds and bring them to me as promised.
Who are you, and how do you know I'm Shadow? And what are you talking about? Just what was that all about? If he says he knows the truth about who I am, then like it or not, I have to believe him. The only way I'm gonna get this
Pretty much, I guess.
past.
I guess it's just an easier way for him to get around and just watch him and stuff, yeah. He's in a lot of these levels. He's not in every level, but yeah, he does use his eye to, you know, take a look and watch over him, I guess, yeah. Alright. Westopolis is always the first level we do in the game. So this is our 122nd time doing this level here, I think. So this is the most played level we'll do in this whole marathon. But depending on what you do here, will dictate what the next level should be. So last time I held Black Doom, and it took me to Digital Circuit. But this time I'm going to do a neutral mission, which is basically finding the Chaos Emerald. So that will take me to Glyphic Canyon, I think. So,
Let's show the
but
black
if I destroy all the
creatures
black
we mean
creatures, I can do a
business.
hero mission or something. But yeah, this is the map here. So depending on what you do in the mission, it'll tell you which way you'll go in the map here. So that's just an easier way to do it. Okay, but for now, I'm just gonna get the Chaos Emerald and just do a normal mission, and then I'll just do whatever other variations along the path here.
Long time no see. Looks like this black creature.
You mean business. All right. But yeah, I'm just gonna casually get to the Chaos Emerald. I'll help Sonic in a different run here. There are plenty of times that I'll be doing that, but for now, we're just gonna get to the end here.
You can unlock unlimited.
We're late. Well, I'm gonna keep Sonic here with me, even though you can still have them tag along, but you don't have to do their missions. So let's say if I have Sonic with me, he wants me to destroy 45 black alien creatures, but I'm not gonna be doing that. I just like to hear his commentary or something because he's just so happy-go-lucky here. He's kind of funny sometimes. But if you don't want to hear anyone, you can just press down on the D-pad and just hear Shadow just monologue over himself or something. But yeah. But some of these characters, you know, react depending on what you do. Like, let's say if you destroy these black creatures, they say like, "Oh yeah, good job, Shadow." And then you destroy these guys, they'll say stuff like, "Stop! What are you doing?" So stuff like that. All right. Did not meant to touch you here. Yeah, exactly like that. Not bad. But yeah, the weapon I like to use a lot is this. It usually like mows down small enemies a lot, and it tracks rings and enemies basically. So the Billy Hatcher is pretty OP in this game, at least for smaller hordes of enemies. But for big ones, I think it doesn't work. But at least this early on, it's definitely really broken, I would say. And once you get your villain meter filled up, you get to do some big explosion with this here. So you can just make a lot of damage, I guess, but it just slows me down a little bit, so I don't really do it too often, unless I'm doing it for like bosses or something. But yeah, since here's the Chaos Emerald, this will take us towards the center pathway. Alright.
Once I find all of the emeralds, then I'll find the truth.
40k. Alright. So yeah, that's just basically this whole playthrough in a nutshell. I'm just doing all these different variations. They're all kind of, well, they're not going to be that unique because they'll be playing a lot of the same cutscenes. Like this cutscene will always play no matter what mission you do. But there's some other cutscenes that might play whenever you do other stuff, but I think I've definitely seen all the cutscenes by now. This is our first introduction to the gun commander here.
Around the world, and every city is reporting significant damage and casualties. Among them, Westopolis has received the heaviest casualties due to its weakened defense system. Downtown Westopolis has been almost completely destroyed.
Oh no.
Unconfirmed sources have also reported seeing a black hedgehog in Westopolis.
Shadow?
Shadow?
Deploy the troops now! And if you find Shadow with the black aliens, then kill them all.
Dang, man.
Sir, isn't Shadow on our
I
side?
gave you an order, soldier. He's evil and he's the enemy.
Dang, he really hats
You can't
against
fool
Shadow
me,
here.
Shadow.
Ooh.
This time, you're mine.
He does repent over time, though. especially if you do the expert mode. Some people will commentate or something about your progress and stuff during some of the hard mode levels and stuff. And he'll tell you how much he's sorry and even invites you to dinner or something with his family. So at least he redeems himself later.
No one tells me what to do. I have my own reasons for collecting the Chaos Emeralds.
You really don't understand the situation here, do you? Perhaps Professor Gerald has done more to your memory than I imagined.
The Professor?
The Professor?
Strange that you don't remember your maker.
What'd you say?
Silence! The ramifications of your disobedience will be severe.
Oh, did not meant to do that. What the heck? How did I do that? What the heck? Did not? How did I make that so big? What the heck? Okay. I actually twisted it in my keyboard. Now this is all off. Let me see. That looks weird. Where did I put this before? I don't want to put undo here in case it crashes the stream, but I'll try. Hold on. That's it? No, no, no,
What?
no.
Where am I?
Okay, there we go. Okay. Alright. Sometimes if I press undo too much, it's gonna like crash the stream and stuff. Okay. That's what I get for touching a random button on my keyboard, man.
Whoa. I guess I underestimated his powers. There's definitely something going on out there. Now it's up to me to find out what they're up to.
Alright. So in this mission with the canyon, let me actually click on the game again here. Alright. I'm supposed to help out Knuckles here. And this one I chose here, number 206. So I think we need to destroy all the black alien creatures here. So we'll be doing that.
Hey, Shadow!
Knuckles!
You too, didn't you? Those black creatures floating around here?
Yep, this is why I love the Billy Hatcher weapon. See all these enemies? You can destroy them one by one, or you can just suck them all into your bag. You don't even have to try. It's like a big old vacuum.
Aha! Try going down.
To makes this process a lot less tedious usually.
Commencing attack plan.
That worm creature is trying to escape by burrowing underground.
Okay, up we go, up we go.
Looks like those
But yeah, towards the end of this stream here, I'll respin the wheel of Sonic games to do a different game because Sonic Mega Collection is just redundant to do, I think, at this point. So if we're gonna play the classics, I'll play them in Sonic Origins. And other games like Spinball and Gritty Blast or something like that, they're already separate in the wheel anyway, so yeah. The only collections I'll feature in this marathon is probably Gems Collection and Origins, so just a little FYI. Because at least Gems Collection does have some unlockables to do, so I think that makes more sense to fully complete. Alright, now we will use Chaos Control here. This will basically give us like invincibility and a little bit of a speed boost, but depends on your meter though. It's not that useful in this level, if I'm being honest. Because sometimes it just stops you at a more inconvenient spot or whatever.
Ah! The pillar's rolling this way!
Ah!
Help! We're being sucked in!
By the way, Squid, if you're still in the chat, at some point towards the finale or something, I'll probably show off the local multiplayer of this game. Would you be willing to play with me at some point with this, you think? Because there is some kind of like not matchmaking, but like you just basically hunt each other down or something. I'm pretty sure in the local multiplayer mode of this game here. Nah, that's cool. I'll teach you how to play. Because I do want to show off everything this game has to offer, and it does have a multiplayer mode. Because honestly, if you connect a second controller here, you can actually control a lot of some characters here, your partner characters like Knuckles. You can actually, I like how big this is. All right, but yeah, you can actually control Knuckles and attack enemies if you want to, but eh. Oh, I stuck the thing. All right. Some levels give you more than enough enemies though. Even though it says there's like 60 here to beat, I think there's at least 61 or 2 in this level here. Some of them are more picky though, like the first level with Stopolis is only 45 black soldiers here, black alien soldiers. All right, we're being sucked in, and that should be all of them. See, except for that one, he can live. All right, see, there's extras here.
Their oppression cannot go unopposed.
All right, so I'm pretty sure we need to do the dark mission of this next one upcoming here. Oh, I can't skip this cutscene here. This one is that infamous or famous cutscene or whatever. Oh, you're gonna blur it out, aren't you? Boom! Ah! Not this one, the one after this. The Circus Park one, up at that damn 4th Chaos Emerald.
We've received a report from the Central Information Agency.
The president.
Ground troops have successfully pushed
I'll spin after
from West Africa.
we get to the
Also,
game here.
enemy forces in
Once we get to the
5
results
cities.
screen or whatever.
There's also
Or pause
reports
screen.
that the CIA's mainframe has been compromised. We're investigating the incidents now. It is a strong possibility that this was also committed by the Black Aliens.
Tell the commanding generals that the United Federation will never surrender to terrorists.
Terrorists!
Yes, Mr. President.
I like how he keeps a picture of them on his desk. It's like, look at these boys.
By you two heroes. Now mankind must protect this peace at all costs. We must stand united to defend our world against these invaders.
All right. So we were a good boy. Now we're gonna be a bad boy again. Yeah, they're his sons. Yeah. Oh yes. Let's see. I can't skip this one for sure. This is one of people's favorite cutscenes here.
Where's that damn 4th Chaos Emerald? Isn't that Tails?
Look at that! It's Eggman's theme park. He made it out of the rings he's taken from around the world. I've got to get those rings back.
A Chaos Emerald.
It's like, oh, a Chaos Emerald. Oh. Oh.
This is just too easy. Guess it's my lucky day.
I used that frame for the thumbnail of my what's it called, shadow video in my main channel at some point. It almost has 1 million views at this point. It's kind of funny. All right, anyway, let's go spin the wheel. Yeah, I scared him. Nice. All right, maybe one of these days I'll change the background here. Ooh, this is new. All right. Okay, not new, but I haven't done this in a while. This is actually going to benefit me, maybe. So this time, since I'm playing this on an emulator, I'm going to play this at double speed. Ooh. But there is another opposite option where I play it in half speed, so it kind of balances out. I rarely get this one too, though. Sometimes it can be a detriment for some games. Like, it was almost impossible to play Sonic Rivals at double speed here, because of how the AI works in that game. But this game, I think, is more manageable. So if the audio is a little too distracting, let me know. I can mute it and put something else in the background. But let me see. All right. Let's see. Is this the one, I think? I'm trying to remember the... What is the button combination to do it here? Hold on. Wasn't there a button combination to speed up here? I'm trying to remember, or was that the old emulator that I forgot to do? Hold on. Give me a second before I do this. Enjoy this circus music. I swear I thought I did it, unless I forgot to do it because I switched emulators. I switched from, like, what's it called? RetroArch to this here, to the regular Dolphin emulator.
Chaos Emerald that Tails dropped has gotta be around here somewhere.
Let me see real quick. Does anyone know the button combination on hand here? I'm trying to remember. I thought I put like a hotkey, but unless I forgot. Dolphin. Let me see. I think there was one, but I thought it was like Disable frame rate. Okay. Give me a second while I try to figure this out. It's been a while since I played this. Forgive me. I thought I usually just press like the S button to speed up and stuff, but I think I forgot to do it. Let me see. Is it tab? Maybe.
What happened to my past?
To hold it? Wasn't there a different button I could have done here? Let me see. Hold on. I apologize. I'm just trying to do this before I can figure this out here. Let me look at the options here.
Child's play.
Controller settings. Or let me look at my hotkey settings real quick. Sorry, I'm just double checking here. Frame advanced. Sorry, I guess I forgot to do this here. All right. Let me see. Where's the fast forward thing here? Frame. Start recording. Screenshot. Increase. Oh, okay. Is that what it is? Okay, maybe that's what it was. Okay, okay. I think I remember what I pressed now. All right. Did I freeze the game? Uh-oh. Or am I supposed to click something off? Oh, wait. There we go. Okay. Maybe it was the plus key. There we go. It was the plus key. That's what it was. Okay, okay. I forgot. Oh my god. This is actually kind of funny. All right. I just forgot the button input. Sorry. All right. Let me see. I'm going to put in the timer here for 10 minutes here. Yeah, sorry. It's been a while since I put in that thing. All right. Let's do it. We'll play Shadow and double speed.
The emerald must have fallen somewhere nearby.
Oh gosh. All right. Yeah, we're gonna be doing the dark mission here. We're gonna.
Get rid of those gun soldiers. Let's take back all of the stolen rings.
Yeah. All right. All right. Yeah.
What do you say? How about the two of us take all these rings now?
Get them all. This probably sounds cursed. I apologize. Actually, this is 1.5, not 2. What's if I do? It's supposed to be double speed, right? So I think I put a 1.5 mistake. Hold on. Let's make it faster. All right. The 1.5 sounds. I don't know. It's fine. There we go. Faster for you! Wow! All right. That sounds funnier, Tails or Eggman? I think Eggman's funnier. Of course, it's the freaking carnival music too. It's even more worse. I don't remember if I ever did fast forward with the Dolphin emulator. Now I think about it, for this game specifically. I don't think I've ever did this. Once we get to the cutscenes, I'll put it back to normal speed so you can actually hear it in normal speed. Unless you want to hear it in fast forward speed. Depends on you guys, I guess. You want to hear the cutscenes in normal speed or in fast forward speed? Alright. Eggman sounds funnier, man. I'm gonna do Eggman here. Alright. Shadow, use that! Ah! I missed one somewhere. Where did I miss one? That should have been the last one. Let me go back. Did I miss one here at all? Hold on. I think I've memorized by now, but that should have been the last one. But apparently I missed one somewhere. Ah, go faster. Faster, Shadow, faster. All right. Nothing here? No? Did anyone forget to spawn here? Or am I just blind? Maybe it was towards the beginning. I have no idea where it is. Normally I never miss any enemies in this. I guess the fast forward speed kind of threw me off a little bit. Yeah, it is towards the beginning because I don't see them here. Unless they just didn't spawn because of how fast the game is going. Alright, let me see. There shouldn't be any more enemies above there. Oh, how did I miss him? I'm an idiot. Alright.
Disgusting humans.
Disgusting humans. Dang. D. Alright. What are we doing after this? I think the rest of this run is just hero missions. Oh, I accidentally skipped it. No! Whatever. What's the short cutscene? This makes Black Doom more bearable here. Me? The doctor? Okay, so we're doing this level again, but instead of helping Black Doom, we're going to be helping Eggman. Okay? So, instead of going to this, what is that one place called? Air Fleet or whatever? We're going to be, going to further down. So for Eggman, I'm pretty sure... Ow! Man, this thing takes forever. Give me the Shadow Rifle. Alright, get him off the thing. So for Eggman, we need to destroy these orbs, I think. Ah! Oh gosh, why does that suddenly sound loud for a second for me? Alright. Where is he? Ah! Alright. Gosh. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh, that thing! It's messing with my physics, man. That enemy. Alright, there we go. I'm surprised the emulator doesn't crash whenever I play with this speed here. I don't know what the fastest I can go is, but I'd rather just keep it at 2, probably. Since this is double, right? So. Alright, I have plenty of rings still. Yeah! Let's go, Eggman! Let me hear Black Doom. Take them out of town. Nice. I like his little machine. Just going double speed looks funny, kind of. Alright, there we go. Alright. I believe we can just go up here. Go down. No. We're going down. Let me see. Let me hear Shadow more often, actually. Probably sounds funnier. Eh? Now this time we need to go down instead of up. There we go. Chaos control! Oh my gosh, Eggman, you're so high. Ah! Alright. I want to see how much progress I can make here with the double speed. I might as well take advantage of it. Alright, yeah, I think we need one more, so hopefully we can get this one here. Go, 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 go! Faster! Faster! The speed of sound! Oh my gosh, these sound effects, man. Maybe I shouldn't shoot things here. Oh gosh. Let me get a spin. No, I missed. Oh, there we go. That's all of them! Alright.
I cannot betray the doctor.
We'll make it back to normal speed once this challenge is done, by the way, so yeah. Alright, it's another couple minutes. Oh, I want to see this cutscene. I want to hear Sonic at double speed.
What's up, Shadow? Not you again.
Not you again.
Nice to see you too. Looks like those black creatures are headed out to space. We're on our way to the Ark, so I guess that means we're going too.
We're going too.
Come on, let's roll. Next stop, the Ark.
Alright. I hope we can keep up with these cutscenes here despite the double speed here.
Space colony, Ark. This
Oh.
place, so familiar. But why?
But why?
This is where I... Maria?
died? Bring it on! Way to ruin the mood. Alright. So there's different missions for this one. It's at an arc level here. If you want to beat the hero mission, you need to make sure we beat Sonic within 5 minutes here. If you want to do the normal mission, I think you just need to wait until he beats you or something. But we're doing the hero mission, so we're going to try to beat him here. Ah! Oh yeah, it clicked off for a second. Ah! What am I doing? Alright, fuck. Wasted a lot of time there. Don't kill me. Yeah. Let me get Sonic back up in here. I hope I can still beat him in time here, because the double speed, I need to make sure I do everything perfectly here, otherwise I might waste too much time. This is actually a pretty short level, so I can even possibly beat it before the time runs out, so yeah. Alright. Meow. Ah! Yeah, don't touch that green energy. See ya. Oh gosh, I fell. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. It's gonna waste a lot of time. Okay, is there a platform? There it is. Come on, come on. We're running out of time here. We need to be within 5 minutes. Alright. Ah, platform, come back. Alright, let me just finish this level here. And then we're basically almost done anyway. Because once we get to that key door here, we're basically done. If the levels... Oh gosh, I say that as I mess up there. Is that thing gonna come down at all this century? It is. Okay. Alright. Exit should be up here though. Once we get this key door, it'll take us like straight towards the exit. Usually I beat this a lot quicker than this, but I've been messing up with the increased speed here. Alright. Alright, we're good. I'm gonna fix the game speed right now.
Sonic, now I remember.
That day.
There we go. Back to normal. Alright, I'm gonna fix this challenge thing, and then we're gonna redo the timer for another 20 minutes here. And now... let's see what's left here. I think we just do the hero mission final haunt, which is basically in the Black Comet, I think. Oh no, she got shot.
Maria!
Imagine this in double speed.
Please, Shadow, I need your help. Everyone's fate depends on you.
Maria!
Maria! Yeah, that's kind of funny. Oh man. Maria, my balls dropped.
Shadow, look! Up there!
Huh?
What is that?
Once every 50 years, that black comet passes by this planet. Oh.
Oh.
You think those black creatures are somehow connected with that comet?
Yes, that's TMI.
Comet.
Oh,
Shadow, what's wrong?
migraine.
I think you're right. I feel it. They're up there. That's where the answers are. I've got to get to that comet.
Me and the boys. All right. Let's go to that Black Comet then. And we're going to beat up Black Doom again. Apparently, we're doing a lot of runs that involves fighting Black Doom here. First, we betray him at the Arc. Right now, we're just going to kill him straight up. All right. I really wished the Shadow Generations had a Black Comet level now.
Everywhere.
That's my only disappointment of the game here.
Looks like we've reached the climax of this little game. Time to make the big boss man.
I like how he calls him the Big Boss Man. I don't know, just something about that delivery is just kind of funny and silly. Big Boss Man, let's kill him!
There are aliens up. Looks like this tape is for black creatures. Nice job.
Comet of color. Yes. I apologize, I'm so offensive.
To find a way to the top of that bridge. Hey, not bad.
No, it's okay. I know you were joking. Smash him up! Look what the cat dragged in. Right, simply this mission just involves getting to the exit here, so that's what I'm doing. Normally in the dark mission, you're supposed to activate these defense systems or whatever. But we're ignoring them and going straight to the exit. And beat up the big boss man. Alright.
It's the black creatures. Time to have a little fun.
Have a little fun. Alright. Is it open? Okay, and now we need to use this weapon in order to activate some of these platforms. This one's a little more puzzle-oriented than the other one, I think. It's not really much of a puzzle, but we need this to proceed. The dark path doesn't really have these platforms here that you need to retract using this weapon. I believe the Billy Hatcher weapon still works with it. But usually I prefer to kill enemies in one go. That's why I don't really use it here with these bigger enemies. Right. Yahoo! But yeah, what do you think of this game? I don't know how much, what's it called, opportunity you saw of this game at all. I don't know if this is your first time seeing it, or you just seen it in passing. I know it's a pretty controversial game, but it's still pretty fun, I would think. It's just a pain in the butt to 100%.
It's dangerous up ahead. Watch your back.
Alright. Spin dash is kind of useless though, other than going up like different like what's it called, places here. Is there a way to skip through this here? Okay, that's cool. Usually this spin dash is only useful if you're going up ramps or something. Ah! Alright, I need to destroy all these guys if I want to proceed. Alright, I think we're good. We can go up here. Suck up these platforms. But yeah, in a weird way, this game is pretty funny if you've seen some of the cutscenes out of context. I don't know if you've seen it. You've probably seen it recommended if you watch Sonic stuff on YouTube, but one of my videos kind of blew up or something when it comes to this game in my main channel. Where I was just showing off how funny and silly this game is sometimes. Unintentionally. It tries to act all serious, but there are times in this game it's like, come on, man. Which is so freaking funny. Alright, let's go. Alright, gonna ignore all these enemies here. So I want to save my chaos control for a specific section coming up soon, just so I can save a little time. So if I want to beat this quick enough, I gotta make sure I time my chaos controls effectively. This is actually one of the lengthier levels, probably I'm not sure by what number, but it's probably within the top 10 longest ones, or maybe even top 5, honestly. The only one that's longer is probably like Lost Impact or Mad Matrix or something like that. I don't know.
Behold the ultimate power.
It's always cool skipping a good portion of the level like that. Alright.
Nice job, Shadow.
Get this weapon now. I'm gonna shoot him. This is a pretty uncommon weapon. This doesn't really appear that often, that one I just carried. This one's pretty common only in these last few levels, I think.
That might just be a decoy
Whoa.
to trap us, but it's our
Did not meant to get that.
Guess we'll just have to
Let me build up my ammo a little bit. I'm pretty sure after this here, we're basically done to this level. And then we'll add another counter here with this pathway. Ah! Jerk.
Behold the ultimate power.
Alright. So this one always hits it when I do chaos control, but now we get to fight him again. Hooray!
Shield in the way? It must be linked to a switch.
Shut
somewhere
up!
back along
We're done already. Alright. Alright.
So we meet at last, Black Doom. You're the one responsible for all this villainy.
Ooh, villainy. Okay, we might do number 247 after this, which is a more hero-centric kind of route. I mean, this is kind of hero-centric too, at least during the later half.
I'm very impressed.
I'm proud of you, son.
Black Doom, your rule ends here.
And it ends now.
So you're behind all this. Like it or not, the game's over.
Fools. The Black Arms are more than superior. We are perfect. Do you really think you have any real chance of defeating us?
Yeah.
It's you who should be scared.
Ooh, you tell him.
Doom. I made a promise to Maria
Tell
to
him.
save the planet she loved.
Do it,
so
Shadow.
much, and I will.
Then get ready to die.
Die.
Let me show you the ultimate power in the universe. Now I will show you just how pitiful you
Okay. We'll try to do a different run with a different boss fight after this. So I know we keep on doing his over and over again, so we'll try to spread it out a little bit. Maybe we'll have an egg dealer fight here. It's a good thing this have this weapon here. This one's a pretty great weapon. Probably top 5 in this game. See how much damage it does? Crazy.
If you can get up high enough, you can hit him with a homing attack.
You start seeing ammo a little bit. Just doing a few spin jumps. I should probably use my weapon whenever he's up in the air here.
Take this.
I see. No, you can't see because I blinded you. Alright. Let me just time this and then we should be done with this fight. Alright. Should be good. Die! This one's easier than the other one in Gun Fortress because the weapons are better here. Because it's OP. But the other weapons are really as good or spammable as this one here.
Maria loved this planet. I will not let you
Alright,
destroy it.
now I'm going to update the counter again. So now we go from 121 to 122.
Perfect.
Yep. I play this game a lot, as you can see. Some of these weapons are broken. So we're gonna do 247, I think. It's called Pure Arc here. We're gonna do some different assortment of levels here. We're gonna end at Cosmic Fall this time.
Finally, I've got all the Chaos Emeralds.
Shadow. This isn't over yet. The Black Arms will rise again.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
I'm Shadow the Hedgehog, and I made a promise that I intend to keep. With the power of these emeralds, Black Doom and his army are finished.
Ooh.
This is who I am.
It's like, yeah. All hail Shadow. I'm just gonna skip this here. Where's the thing? Okay, here it is. All right, that's another one. 122. We're gonna do maybe a couple more today. I'm gonna do this pathway is number 247, which is called Pure Arc. So I'm gonna be doing a hero mission, 2 darks, 2 heroes, and a dark at the end. All right. These are all I haven't done yet, so I did select them beforehand before the stream started here. Once again, we start off with Westopolis here. I'm gonna skip cutscenes that we've seen already here, but I'll keep the different cutscenes that you haven't seen yet if you want to see them again. It's gonna replay the same opening cutscene and the same other cutscenes, so this is where it starts getting a little more tedious, but yeah. But we're gonna do this time, we're gonna help Sonic. Instead of getting the Chaos Emerald and helping Black Doom, we're gonna help Sonic destroy all these black alien creatures here.
Long time no see.
This will take us to the bottom path with Lethal Highway. Alright, we gotta make sure we have no stone left unturned here. Oops. We gotta get these creatures here. We'll have a little blue arrow on top of their heads just to let them know that, oh, kill this guy. Do it. So if you're a villain, it'll show that humans is the red thing. But if you're the hero, it'll show this. So right now we're gonna focus on destroying these guys here. Some of them are easy to miss, especially these flyers. So you gotta keep an open eye out. It's a little more frustrating in this one because you can't miss a single one if you want to finish this one. There's some levels that might have extras. This one, not so much. I think there's only 45 black alien soldiers here. I'm pretty sure it's like 36 gun soldiers here, but you only need to kill 35. There's like an extra golden gun beetle at the end or something. But yeah. Other than that, we just gotta make sure you memorize most of their placements here. Oh. Smash them up. Alright. Yeah, you should be around halfway once you get to this part. So I'm at the point where I kind of memorize where most of these things are and I know how much I should have. We should have like 42 before the end of the goal ring, I think. The last 3 is past the goal ring, I think. Yeah, I don't want to use chaos control here because obviously I don't want to miss any soldiers along the way. I'm pretty sure there isn't any here, but until this part. Alright. Should be 2 here. Maybe I should have got the Billy Hatcher weapon. Oh, that's fine. Yeah. Let's get them. There should be 2 here, I think. Right? Or is it just only 1? Yeah, there's 2. Luckily, once we do expert mode, we don't have to do much missions. I think it's just mostly get to the goal ring, which is pretty easy. So a lot of the time, these little menial objectives is kind of tedious, but I think once we do the final thing at the end, it's not going to be that hard or long to complete. Let me see. There should be at least 1 more here. Yep. All right. The last 3 should be past the goal ring here. So we're going to go around this thing. And then once we get down here, the last 3 should be over here. There's that extra gun beetle that just flew by right there. But you don't need to kill it. There's like 35 other gun soldiers, but if you're missing one, you can use the Billy Hatcher weapon and get that one. Oh, Sonic killed the last one. Nice. All right. But yeah, I'm gonna skip cutscenes we've seen already, but any other that's new, I'll just let it play for a bit. Even though I've seen it before, but if you want to see them for the first time, I'll just let it play for a bit. I think right now they're gonna play the cutscene about the gun commander, so I'm gonna skip that one. Let's see. All right. And now they're going to play a different cutscene with Shadow since he completed this with Sonic here. We saw that other cutscene where we got the Chaos Emeralds. This time it'll play a different cutscene when you help Sonic here. It's like, yeah.
Now that was sweet, Shadow. Yeah. Well, I'm not here to save you. Thought you might say something like that. How about a little friendly competition? Don't waste my time.
We found the 3rd Chaos Emerald.
Ooh,
in
the
this
3rd
city.
one.
Our mission here is done. Now get going.
Guess that means welcome to the next level.
Mm.
Let's go. Get back here.
Get back here, you. All right. So we're just going to do the dark mission for this one, which involves just getting to the goal ring here. Even though it would have been easier to do the hero mission since doing this hero mission is really fast when you have the shadow rifle here, but just for the sake of completing this other one, we're just going to get to the goal ring here. So we're going to ignore this gunship here. So we're supposed to shoot at it with weapons, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to get to the goal. I don't think this level is that long, so as long as we skip everything, it's not going to take much time here.
Hold your
positions. All right.
There he is.
Ah, did not meant to hit you.
Shadow, where have you been?
Slowpoke. All right. Yeah, we were supposed to shoot that thing with Sonic for the hero mission, but we're not doing that. And then getting the shadow rifle through these shadow crates here would make it like child's play, but we're just gonna ignore that. I'm just gonna go to the goal ring and just do Black Doom's mission. Like I said, it doesn't matter who you have next to you, as long as you complete the objective, it counts. You know, you don't have to have Black Doom with you to do the dark mission, or Sonic to do the hero mission. All right. So yeah, I would have been done with this mission by now if I was doing the hero mission probably, but because that rifle just makes short work of that gunship there. For now, we're just gonna go to the end here.
That barrier isn't invincible. If you do enough damage to it, you should be able to get bombs while running away. I've heard about road rage, but give me a break.
Give me a break. Oh gosh, he almost killed me there.
Nice job, Shadow. Make sure that you don't use Chaos Blast.
It's actually one of the shorter levels, I think, too, if you know what you're doing. Doesn't take that much time to complete here. Some later levels do drag on, but this one not so much, I think.
Destruction those creeps caused.
Don't let them out of the city alive.
Man, I'm only trying to help. Actually, I'm not helping here. I'm actually taking the chaos out. All right. Yeah, a lot of the bosses in this game are kind of a joke. There's a few that's annoying. Mostly the ones in the Ark with the gun soldiers and stuff. But, you know, once you know what you're doing, it takes, like, no time to finish a lot of them. Especially some of the Eggman ones are a joke, like the Egg Breaker fights. You'll see later on, probably. It's like no time to complete it. Fire! Fire! Oh, he shot me. Ah!
They sure did a good job trashing everything. Is there even an intersection left?
I rarely hear this dialogue since I don't really go this far at the end of the level with Sonic. Is there an intersection left? Alright. It's like we're done here.
I couldn't stop it.
Yeah. So we failed the hero mission because we didn't stop it, but it's fine. We were doing the dark mission anyway, so that was the goal for this route.
I don't know who he is, but for now, I have to believe him. That's it.
Alright, we'll spin once we get to the next level here. Let me just see this cutscene here. I forget which one plays here. I think we're going to Prison Island or something. Oh, we're doing this boss, actually. I forgot about this boss.
Hand over that Chaos Emerald, or else.
So, think you have a chance against me, do you?
Look, I don't take orders, especially from you. But I'm not here to fight you either. I'm collecting the emeralds to find my own answers, so why don't you just back off?
You still don't know your place, do you? Black Bull,
I summon you!
behold the wrath of Black Arms.
Woohoo! Now we're talking.
Bring it on! I like how everything's a game to him. I love how happy-go-lucky he is in this game. Alright. Well, before we do this, let me actually pause here, and I'm gonna spin the wheel here. Like, why is it just randomly crunchy at times, man? It's annoying. Alright, let's see what we have. We will have... play normal missions, just a guy that loves adventure. So we will do the neutral missions. So hopefully we won't do anything that we've done already. I need to see which pathway we're doing here, but I guess yeah, we'll focus on doing neutral missions for the duration of this challenge here. So we're not gonna help the good guys or the bad guys. We're just gonna do our own way, I guess. All right, so we're gonna play neutral missions. Let me just center that. And we're going to start the timer here for 10 minutes. There is no missions for boss fights, so we don't have to worry about that. But I need to double check to see what route I can do here after this that we haven't done so already. Alright, let's just try to beat this guy first. Normally they recommend homing attacks, but I think it's faster just to jump and time your jumps in his eye here. It's a little too much time, even though it does look cooler to probably homing attack him, but I want to save time in this boss fight. It's just better to time your jumps here and avoid his fireballs or whatever. And we're halfway there. It's not dead yet. Okay, he's going this way. Alright, let's see if we can get the weapons from these guys here. So we can use Chaos Control and spam our weapon. Alright, let's do it. So for bosses, instead of getting a speed boost, you can just basically slow time down and then just spam your weapon here. As such. Alright, let me see what missions I can do actually. So we were doing Hero Dark. We need to do a couple of neutrals, I guess, after this. Let me see.
Perfect.
Maybe 256 if we haven't done so already. I'm gonna go to the main menu real quick just to see which ones I haven't done. I don't want to have to do a repeat here. So once this cutscene plays, I'm gonna pause the time. Actually, we've seen this one already. I think we've seen that one. At least I hope we did. I always get confused with this president cutscene with the other one, but whatever. Nothing really happens in that one. All right. I'm gonna pause the timer real quick and check the main menu to see which ones I haven't done, because I don't want to have to do a repeat in a cutscene here. So I'll replay this cutscene once we figure out what we're missing here. Let me see.
I know this place.
I paused. Okay, I was gonna say. All right. We can still continue where we left off as long as I put continue, but I want to see what I haven't done. I think it's ideal for me to do like 256 or 7 or something like that, if we haven't done that already. We did 7, so maybe we can do 256 instead, since we haven't done that one. That involves doing 2 neutral missions in a row here, so hopefully by that time we can finish this challenge here. So 257 induplicable, actually 256, sorry, not 7. Let's see, this is called A Reason to Live. Okay. So we did 257, we're doing 256. All right, let's continue. Because the challenge requires us to do, what's it called, neutral missions, so we're going to be doing that. 256, A Reason to Live. All right, so I had to change course with what I was planning here. All right, we're skipping this one. And then I'm going to resume the timer, and then I'll let the other cutscene play here. Prison Island. So instead of helping Charmy, or was Black Doom in here? Black Doom, yeah. We're gonna just go straight for the gold ring here.
I wonder if there are any Chaos Emeralds around here.
I wonder. Oh, flashbacks. SA2.
What? That's right. I somehow escaped, but was then captured by those humans. But from where?
From where?
Why?
Alright. Let's go.
I know this place. It feels like I've been in.
Alright, we're gonna ignore him. We're just gonna get straight to the gold ring here and just do the neutral mission. I think we're gonna end up doing sky trips a lot today for some reason. It just happened by chance. Oh man. I'll hopefully find a run that we haven't been forced to do sky trips again. This is the 3rd time today in this stream here. Probably. So I'm just gonna keep Shadow by himself here. Alright. Look at all this yellow-green liquid here. Yes. Let's go. Go. Ignore this. Oh, Maxwell. Nice to see you in this toxic waste dump or whatever. Get out the way. It's dangerous here, man. Freaking cat. Let's get this checkpoint just in case, because the one before the next toxic Maxwell, yeah. The next checkpoint takes a while to get to, yeah. So I need to make sure I don't skip that one, because if I die somehow, then we're gonna have to do all that again. I should probably get all these kills just so I can get chaos control sooner here. Let's kill it. I don't really like using melee weapons like swords here. You have to be kind of close to them, and it doesn't really do that much extra damage. Gee, I wonder where they could be. Should I miss it just to... Yeah, I'll miss it on purpose for him, just to spite him. Yeah, I know how to do that. Alright, I'm gonna leave Shadow by himself here.
Should I just leave
Oh. Yeah, you can spin them, I think. You can get a little bit more hero points doing that to hopefully get chaos control sooner or whatever. So we might try to do that in a moment. Alright. Look at this checkpoint here. Just in case anything bad happens. And I think this should give us, or this next guy should give us chaos control. Ah! Of course. Cool. I wonder if it's better for me to just run across this liquid instead of using chaos control here. I don't know. Actually, no, that's decent. Getting a decent time save there. Oh, really good time save. Oh my gosh. Okay, I was gonna say, we got a lot of distance there. It's a good thing I waited. I think the goal ring is just past this section here.
There it is, the Chaos Emerald.
Alright.
I found it, the 4th emerald.
4th one. Pretty sure these cutscenes repeat, but I think I accidentally skipped the Eggman cutscene here, so I'll just let it play out. He's just watching the opening sequence of Shadow the Hedgehog. Don't mind him.
They're destroying everything. How can I take over the city and build the Eggman Empire if there is no city? I'm at my limit. I have no choice. Send in the Eggman fleet. Charge!
Charge! Do it! Alright. This will be the last neutral mission we'll probably do for this run here, based on the time limit there. Alright, we've seen that cutscene, so we're just gonna do this. Instead of helping Eggman or Black Doom, we're just gonna go straight for the goal. To the goal! Alright. Any day now.
This blue sky, staring at it from afar.
Have I seen it before? Normally I don't like to do a lot of repeat levels in a stream here, but I guess, like I said, sorry if this happened by chance here, by doing sky trips multiple times here. It was not intentional. Alright. I had like 2 different wheel spins that involves me forcing me to change to certain objectives here. Alright. Enough of that. We will do Billy Hatcher because Billy Hatcher is deadly. This weapon here. You see how much it mows down those little guys, especially.
Gun left some kind of vehicle here. It looks useful on uneven terrain.
Alright. Let's get a little more progress done here. Probably tired of seeing the same ramp like the 3rd or 4th time in a row here. Because they reused a lot of level designs from like Glyphic Canyon too, so it's like really similar to the level design of this level here, so a lot of repeats everywhere. Alright, let's go, go, go! with my big sack of Billy Hatcher. This better not be his sack. Alright, anyway. Let's see. Let's get more ammo here, just in case this fills up pretty soon. I want to save my chaos control for yes, after this part, just so I can save a little time, hopefully. Because this is a little bit of a tedious section here. Not really tedious, just time consuming. Okay. Ah, forgot I can't suck him. There we go.
Behold the ultimate power.
Oh. Ooh, 3 up. Alright. Alright. I'll promise the next run we'll do doesn't have this level here. So because I know we've been doing it so many times already. So I need to look at the list to see what I can do after this. Unless the challenge forces me to become a good boy and it just happens to end up this again. Which it might happen, knowing me. Alright. I'll reset the timer once this level is done. We're basically at the end anyway. After this. And by the way, those checkpoints can teleport you back to previous checkpoints in case you haven't noticed that. So in case you miss an enemy or whatever thing you need, you can always backtrack. Alright. Get all the balloons here. So many rings, man. So yeah, we'll do one more run after this, and then I'll spin to see what the next actual Sonic game I'll play is. And depending on what it lands on, I'll either do it before or after I move.
I finally made it to the flagship.
Hey.
Just you wait, Doctor.
Just you wait. Alright. Anyway, let me move this challenge.
You're not getting
In
away
another
from me
20
this
minutes,
time,
we'll
Doctor.
hopefully spin for something else. We might have enough time for like 2 more challenges today, depending on how long the next few runs are.
Perfect.
Alright. Did we see this cutscene here? This is probably a different cutscene, right? Okay, let me just double check. If we're doing 256 here, this needs to be a dark mission and then a hero mission. Okay. Oh man. The next level, Black Comet, the other one, is a pretty long level, man. I don't like it. So this level has Omega in it. But we'll be helping Eggman, I think. Huh? You have less polygons than me. Whoa, backflip.
How can this be? Who are you?
Who are you? Oh man. Looks so silly.
Listen up, Shadow androids. The Eggman fleet is strong, but those black creatures are a formidable adversary.
Ooh.
I must return to the base to devise a new plan.
It's like, what the hell?
Shadow. Android? Am I an android too?
Guess we'll find out. Alright. Since we're helping Eggman here, we're gonna destroy those gun soldiers and robots, whatever. As much as I want to help Omega here, we're gonna ignore him for now. So these things right here we need to kill. Did they drop any weapons? No. Oh, this one does. There he is. Yep. I'll keep him with me. Even though I'm doing the dark mission, I'll keep Omega with me here. Let's use the Shadow rifle here, I think. Alright, I'm pretty sure if I can time this well enough, I can avoid that, but I didn't time it well enough. Oh man. Alright. Nice. Alright. Yeah, for Omega, we're supposed to destroy that fleet right there, that blimp. But we're not doing that. We're gonna help Eggman. We're just gonna do this here. Ah. This is one of my favorite weapons, though. This is pretty oversized and cartoonish and stuff, but it's really strong too, and has so much bullets. I'm trying. This thing's taking forever, though. All right. Sup? All right. This is my least favorite part of this level, man. Just how slow this takes here. Oh man, just waiting for these to move. Just ruins the flow. Not to mention, I feel like this level's music is probably the least memorable in this soundtrack here. I don't really memorize it that much. Light dash opportunity present. Alright. I ignore these guys if I like this. I don't think there's any gun soldiers down there. Alright. Guess I hope there wasn't any back there. Pretty sure. Okay, hold on. Gotta make sure. Do that. Nice little homing attack chain here. Now I'm pretty sure there's for sure robots here. Yep. 1, 2, 3. And I believe we have one more after this. The last one should be here. Yep. Right. Now we should do the hero mission in the next one, and that's it for this one, I think.
I have a use for the doctor. I won't let you humans interfere with my plans.
Yeah. All right. What do we have now? Pretty sure this is Black Comet, right? Oh, this one. I love this cutscene, but this boss fight takes like 7 seconds to beat too.
Man detected. Approaching this direction.
Shadow
And Omega?
Why, you traitors! You two are going to stop me? Move aside!
Doctor, please.
I love this
I need to
delivery
know.
here.
Those androids, the ones that look like me.
Am I?
Yes.
What?
You and
Oh man,
Omega
he's so
are my
funny.
creations. But you betray me as you stand here before me. So now, I will destroy you both, turning you into scrap metal.
Man, I will
He looks so sad. Sad Shadow Hours. Oh no. Alright, whatever.
This is what you get for turning against your
This is the hardest boss in the game now.
Oh, you asked for it. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Time to crush you. What the? Next
Alright,
time,
that's it.
you'll be so
Oh man.
just you
Sometimes
wait
these
and
bosses
see.
can be annoying, but other times, like, they're a joke. That one took me just a little over 7 seconds there. It's like, yeah.
An
And then
android?
Omega just spins.
Me?
It's
I
like,
don't
yeah,
believe
he's
you.
dead. Alright.
Perfect.
Alright. Pretty sure for this next run here, we just need to get to the exit. The hero mission in this one. This makes...
5
He knows how to
chaos
count.
emeralds.
Shadow, the day of reckoning is near. Bring all of the Chaos Emeralds to me immediately.
Immediately.
Okay,
Alright.
2 more and then the truth about my past will be revealed. I'll finally know who I am.
Shadow, we seem to have a problem with rats.
Rats.
Loose on the base. Return immediately to the Black Comet and exterminate them.
The Black Comet?
Alright. This is another variation of the Black Comet level here. It's a little different than Vinyl Hot. It does share some similarities, but yeah. I guess it's slightly different. More slower pace though. when it comes to the final levels in a given path, this is probably my least favorite one. At least we don't have to destroy all the gun soldiers for the dark mission, but it's still like one of the longest levels to complete, I think. So we're supposed to get straight to the goal for Knuckles here.
Humans are trying to ruin our base. Exterminate those vermin once and for all.
And all these enemies are pretty huge too, so they take like multiple bullets to destroy, but we're not going to be helping Black Doom here. We're going to do the hero mission, because that's what this one calls for, I'm pretty sure. That's what number 256 is. Let me just make sure this is the right one, right? Hero. Okay, good. All right.
Guess I have to go down.
Let me get more ammo here. I do love using this weapon in this level here because it makes going through this a breeze, especially dealing with these like bigger enemies here. All right, here's our boy.
Be the final showdown, Shadow. I'll tear up this alien comet with my bare hands.
With his bare echidna hands. Let's do it. Don't fall. He fell. Oh, up, 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 up. He's gone. He's dead. There he is. No.
Try going down.
Try going down. Oh gosh. I meant to use the light speed dash there. Oh well. But yeah, this is more slower pace because you have to ride along these little vehicle thingies, these saucers or whatever. And it just kind of slow pace, so that's why I'm not really a fan of this level here. It's not hard or anything, it's just annoyingly long and tedious sometimes.
Alien scum.
You do a lot of waiting here too. Takes like what, 6-7 minutes to beat this one, I think. There's probably quicker ways to do it, especially if I can time my chaos control right or something, but I don't know.
Try going down.
So we'll see how well I can do this here.
That thing can somehow make itself disappear.
Meow.
Try to hit him right after he reappears.
I wonder if that's where Shadow got his powers from. I guess these black alien creatures has the DNA to make him learn chaos control and stuff. I don't know. Meow. All right.
Good going.
Good going. Let's get more ammo here. Now we have 43. We're gonna ignore the humans here, because I don't want to have to get a lot of what's it called? Dark points here, just so I can get Chaos Blast. Let's see. No promises. I want to save my Chaos Control within the next section here, hopefully. So I don't want to do it here, since I think there's like a wormhole to go after this part, so I think it's useless to use it here. Not to mention, I don't think there's any black alien soldiers around this section anyway. There we go.
It looks like we've got to go in through that wormhole.
Alright. This is probably a good spot to use it once I can destroy at least one creature here. Let's see. Can I destroy one creature here? Oh, this one. Uh oh. There we go. Let's do it. Oh, I was hoping to go a little farther than that. At least it takes us to the top path here, which is pretty nice. So normally it's harder to get up here. Unless you use Chaos Control or go back or whatever from up there.
That black slab that's moving up and down should stop for a moment if you shoot it.
I really do that in this game.
Like you can grind
You could pause those like crushers, I think, if you shoot at them, but I think it's just faster just to avoid them and just go. Death to all who oppose me. It's probably quicker for me to just jump down, but I don't know where's the safest spot to do it, and I don't want to risk just dying and coming back again or something. Though I guess since I'm basically done with this game, like completion-wise at least, when it comes to collecting everything, getting all the A ranks and stuff, I could probably experiment with more speedrunning techniques, but I don't know. Oh! And then I just died because of stupidity. Oh, lovely. I'm way back here. Wasted a whole minute. I don't usually die in this game. Unless I'm stupid here. You know what? Let's experiment. Yeah, we skipped the whole segment. Alright. Let's see. There's another grind rail on the bottom of me here, but I don't want to risk that one. All right. Let's go, go, go. Gotta be careful here. I need to get a gun here because I need to kill those alien creatures coming up soon here, and I think I need something that's pretty strong. All right. All right, we're almost done. I think we need like a couple more minutes of gameplay here for this level here. Like I said, this is one of the more longer and more tedious ones to get through. I don't really like it as much. Especially when these guys just disappear and get in the way. You're making me waste my ammo, man. Here, I'll get another one. All right. Yeah, the music's boring, this level's boring, so it's like probably one of my more lesser favorite ones here, I think. Normally, I think these are the remaining gun soldiers here if you're doing the dark mission. Like, these are the last 3 or 4 here. There's a few extras. I think there's at least 1 or 2 extras, I think. 2. There might be 3 extras for all I know. So they're at least a little less strict when it comes to that. Technically, the hero mission takes a little longer if you don't spend your time destroying all those gun soldiers. But the exit should be around this corner here. Always takes me around 6 minutes or so. But I did mess up a few times, so could have been quicker. Should be right above this ramp. There we go.
There it is. The Chaos Emerald
Right
that those
under
black
6
creatures
minutes.
stole.
All right. Oh man, so tired.
Do whatever you need to, Knuckles. I've got my own reasons for being here.
Okay. Trying to see what run I should do after this here. What is number 81? I did write down 81 here.
Shadow!
Oh.
Doctor?
Hand those 6 Chaos Emeralds to me, like a good boy.
Like a good boy.
You were unleashed to find the emeralds. Excellent job, Shadow. You've done well. Now hand them over.
Not a chance.
What?
What? He's so
Emeralds to
confused.
help me uncover my past. They're not going anywhere.
Well then, we'll just see about that. Shadow, prepare yourself.
All right.
Very well. If you refuse to obey me, then you'll just have to deal with my finest creation yet.
Very fine.
What in the world is that thing?
All right.
Get ready for a real one.
Let's do it.
It's time for missile
Mr. Missile Fever.
Stop that!
So the goal here is to beat the roulette before him so it can benefit us. Because if he gets the last slot during like a roulette thing, he'll probably hit us with that weapon. But I don't know why he programmed his machine to give us Chaos Blast immediately. Shadow Fever. We have a fever. Fever for bruising here. I don't know. Third wheel. You're a third wheel, Knuckles, here. You're not doing much to help at all. More Shadow Fever. I never got 2 within the same thing here. Oh, it did give it to me? Oh, it did. I'm just not glowing or it doesn't have the music. Okay, I was gonna say, that never happened before, huh? Like I'm glowing, but am I invincible? Yes, I still am. Okay. Cool. It's kind of neat. All right, let's use it here. The audio glitched out a little bit there with the Chaos Blast. All right. There's a few more. Ah. I like to go from left to right here because it gets a little bit faster at least to hit all 3 of those buttons. think right to left is basically the same, but it's a lot faster if I don't press it too fast right there. All right, that should do it, or almost do it. There we go.
No, this can't be.
Man, the noises he makes, man, I swear.
Never show your face around me again.
I'm gonna see what I can do here.
Perfect.
I'm trying to look at some potential runs I can do. That's not gonna take too long here. Let me see. This one seems fine. If we haven't done 311, we might do that one
I've
next.
got all the Chaos Emeralds.
I'll double check to see if I finished that 311.
How dare you defy
It involves a different boss fight at least.
me?
I am Shadow the Hedgehog. I and only I know what is best.
Only I.
No one can tell me what to do. This is who I am.
What?
Goodbye,
Uh-oh.
Doctor.
Not the karate chop. Alright. Oh, let me add another counter, huh? Let me see. So now we have 123. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we'll do one more today. Let me, see if I've done 311. That's what I kind of want to do right now. I probably did. No, I didn't. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do 311. It's called... Oh, yes, SpongeBob. Lick it. Lick it. This one's called Destiny for 2. So we'll do that. It's gonna be 2 heroes, 2 neutrals, a hero, and a dark. Alright. Last one for today. And then by the end of this run, I'll spin for the next game I'll be doing.
Time to go and fulfill this promise.
And once again, it might be either before or after my move, depending on the game's length. Hopefully it'll be short, so I can squeeze it in before I go. But if not, then we'll just wait until after I move within a couple weeks or so. Alright. Alright. Long time no see. Ready for a wheel spin? Because I sure am. Let's do it. Okay. Let's do it. We have blue blur. Looks like we're gonna play with a blurry screen. Well, I hope I don't miss any black alien creatures then. Alright. Let's do it. I guess in this case is the black blur. Play with a blurry screen. I'm gonna put on a filter here. So we're gonna enable this blur here. And then for 10 minutes, we're gonna play with this, and hopefully we won't miss any black alien creatures in the process. All right, starting now. We're gonna do the first 2 hero missions, so we're gonna try to hopefully destroy all these black alien creatures. It's a good thing they have that blue arrow there, or that, yeah, to help tell us where they are, so probably won't be that bad. You are late. Part of me wonders if I should increase the blur strength or something. I wonder. It's gonna make it worse for me. I just don't want it to hurt your guys' eyes, unless this is already bad enough as it is, which it probably is. But I don't know. There should be 2 here, right? Can I hit this guy? This guy's always annoying to hit. Sometimes he goes out of bounds. Not really out of bounds, but out of the way, mostly. Alright, there's another one there. Hope that's all of them. I'm gonna have to redo this level if I miss one. Alright. And there should be 2 here. I think once we get a full chaos control during this first section, we know we got all of them. It's like once we beat these guys here and then these 3, we should be able to have chaos control. Yeah, we go. Nice. There we go, yeah. We need to have like 23 here, like half of them. Stop! Ah. Let's go. But yeah, I'm hoping making this game somewhat interesting to watch, because obviously it does get really long and tedious to do all these runs here. That's one of the main reasons why I implemented the wheel in this marathon here, just to make the playthrough a little more spicier and a little less boring, kind of. But, you know, I'm always open to criticism or any options to hopefully make things a little bit better or smoother. Did I get all the birds here? I can't tell. It'd be hard to tell how much I'm missing here. I feel like I missed one there. I don't know. Alright. There should be two here. That one and that one I think we just sucked earlier. Oh, that's one of them we're missing here. Most of the citizens has been evacuated. Trying to be extra careful, especially this part. This part is so open, it's so easy to miss some of them. So I can't tell how much I have currently. So hopefully I got them all. I should have 42 here if I didn't miss one. But I guess I can't really see the counter here, so we're gonna have to hope that we have 42 currently. Otherwise I need to backtrack and find the rest. Alright, please tell me these are the last three. Okay, good. Very good. I hate this game way too much to know where they all are.
Disgusting black creatures, get out of my sight.
Hey. Nice. We're just gonna skip these cutscenes now since we've seen most of them anyway. And it's blurry anyway, so you might as well just get a move on. Thankfully, Lethal Highway Hero is pretty short, so it's only gonna take about a couple minutes if I do everything correctly. And then we have the boss with Black Bull. That was sweet, Shadow. Very sweet. All right. Lethal Highway. It should be shorter than the Dark Mission for sure, though. It's always nice. Shadow. Yeah, so we're supposed to shoot that thing down, even though it's kind of hard to see, but yeah. But I think no, it's faster just to skip everything and then just go straight to the Black Shadow crate thing. Oh no. I fell. I took the longer way now. My ultimate power? It's a good thing I memorized most of this level design. Though, I would still probably struggle blindfolded. Even though I played this many times. It's easier in a 2D game, I feel. Where you can just go left and right. Maybe. Alright. Oh man, I need to figure out which is the shadow I played. I think it's this one. It is. Okay, good. Alright. Now I gotta use my bullets effectively and destroy that ship right there.
Shadow, try grabbing onto that horizontal bar.
Alright. Let's do this carefully. It should be coming around this corner.
Nice job, Shadow.
You don't want to hit the little guys. There we go.
Hey, not bad. Yes, we
It takes a lot of normal bullets to destroy that, but just doing like that rifle, it just makes things a joke, man.
I won't allow them to do what they want to anymore.
Okay. Nice. Progression, you love to see it. I want to see the math here about how long this would take probably to do. Let me see.
Hand over that Chaos Emerald, or else.
So, think you have a chance?
This is like what if I finish this is 124 out of 326, right?
I don't take orders.
So I would be
especially
38%
from
of the
you,
way there if I
but I'm
finish
not
this
here
one.
to fight you
I'm
either.
just gonna skip this one. All right. I'll just doing them out here.
Burn this entire city and its inhabitants to have.
Check you out, big guy.
Check you out. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of repeat stuff at some point, you know. So I apologize if it gets annoying after a bit. That's why I took a little break too, just so I can refresh myself a little more and not get too tired of the game and focus on transform. It's the main reason why I took a little mini break of Shadow, but we'll still try to see if we can do it Wednesdays and Saturdays, but not for very long since I'll be moving within a couple weeks. So we'll see if how that goes. And whenever that happens, I probably won't stream until like a week or two after that. Really depends how smoothly it goes. But, you know, it'll be on a small hiatus most likely. Let's see. Alright. Let's destroy these guys. Ah, you jerk. I'm trying to be careful here because there is a bottomless pit to the left there. And it does be a little annoying. Alright, let's do this. Oh gosh, it's so blurry, I can barely see his eye. There we go. Alright, what are we doing after this? If this is 311, we need to do 2 neutrals in a row here.
Out of my way, alien monster.
Out of my way. We're going back to the circus again, but instead of helping Eggman, we're just gonna go straight to the gold ring. I'll keep Tails along with me though. You can come along for the ride. Skipping this one. We'll blur this before the end of this level here. I kind of doubt I'll have any more spins for the duration of this run here, but we'll see. I mean, by this pathway specifically, not the playthrough in general. Because I think I can finish it within 20 minutes. Because most of these levels don't take that long, I think. Besides the last one. If not, then I'll probably have to end up doing it like in the middle of a boss fight or something. I don't know, like the last boss fight.
What do you say? How about the two of us take all these rings?
Alright. Get them all! Alright. For Tails specifically, if you end up doing his mission, you need to collect like 400 rings. So, a lot of these like little mini games, you can get like 50 rings if you hit enough balloons and stuff, but otherwise, I think you just get a bunch of them. You only don't lose too many rings if you get hit. You only lose like 10 at a time, so it's not that hard to get 400 here. As long as you don't die, or otherwise you might have to do the whole thing again. Yeah. There's also little jackpot thingies you can land on if you hit the center of those springs or whatever. Alright. I guess I'll unblur the screen here. Let's add a little clarity to this. Remove this challenge, and in 20 minutes we'll spin again, but there might be a chance where I might finish the run before I have to spin. So we'll see. Really depends how much I suck.
Soldiers don't stand a chance. We need to help them. Shadow, do you think you can grind along this road?
Anything for you, kid.
This is a mobile rocket. Hold on tight and get ready to fly.
I want to kill some of these guys so I can use chaos control. So that's why I'm going out of my way to do that. Also gotta make sure I don't get too many rings here. I'll avoid this gong here. My goodness. You're yapping so much here. Oh no! He pushed me with his robot body. The knockback though. What the heck? A controller? A controller? Why is he moving? Why is my controller being weird?
Damn, not here.
Okay, there we go. I had to unplug and replug it back in. Huh. He kept on running even though it was like stuck, so I had to unplug and replug it. Huh. Alright, whatever. I think we're fine. At least I hope the stream is still fine. Yeah. Ah, I lost my shield. Oh well. I'll see if we can still try to regain chaos control here. We had a pretty good hero gauge there for a bit. I want to use it before we get to that circus tent. It'll make it go by quicker. I'm glad I haven't been getting much like either stream troubles or emulation issues, because there's times where this game just crashes randomly, so I'm glad it hasn't really occurred in a bit. Hope it stays that way. Ah! I have been really rusty apparently, because normally I don't die in this game that much. But that's like twice or 3 times already today where I died. Hold on to your rings. Hopefully we'll get chaos control here. That is a great question. We just barely didn't have enough, man. If I didn't die, we would have used chaos control here. I don't think there's any more enemies throughout the duration of this area here. Alright, we'll buy the gold ring anyway, so we're good. We might have a chance for another challenge anyway, regardless, considering how long I've been taking with this.
I can't keep my eyes open anymore. Look out below!
Look out below! Ah!
Use this to start over.
Alright.
Sorry, but this Chaos Emerald is mine.
Alright, now we're gonna do a new level here. This is Mad Matrix coming up soon here. Well, not new to me, but new to some of you, I guess. So I'll let this cutscene play here, since I think we haven't seen this one. We might have time for one more spin, actually, if I let the cutscenes play and stuff. The Chaotix! They're here too! Hooray!
Aren't you done yet? At this rate, the entire day will be wasted.
Yeah!
Wasted.
Hey, back off. Data retrieval isn't exactly my specialty.
Let me do it then.
Stop bugging him, Tommy!
Oh,
An assassin?
an assassin?
Well, well, if it isn't Shadow, your timing is impeccable. You know that Eggman fella pretty well, don't ya? Well, we need your help to hack into his computer. Don't ask why, and we don't have any more time to waste.
He doesn't even say anything back. He's just gonna walk in.
Well, what a
Okay, there we go.
coincidence. I'd like to know what the good old doctor's up to as well.
He's a really expert technician, as you can see.
Whoa!
Wow!
This may be the big case. SBO, we're counting
I
on
love these
you.
guys. I wish they would appear in more games, man. Alright. So we're just gonna do a neutral mission here. Like, I love these guys, but my goodness, this mission, this level here, doing the hero and dark mission is really annoying. Especially the dark one. Hero one is just mostly lengthy. The dark one is both lengthy and annoying. But I'm just gonna go for the gold ring here. But essentially, there'll be terminals to activate for the hero mission, which takes a long time. And later on, when we go to the stream or whatever of this area, these little wormholes or what, I don't know what they're called, but yeah. We had to like destroy all those bombs for Black Doom for the dark mission. And that takes way too much time, though. I don't like it. The normal mission is pretty bearable because of how long it doesn't take compared to the other two. But I love the aesthetic in this level. It's really cool. You know, all digital and all that stuff, but it's just the dark and hero missions is annoying to complete. But good thing I'm not doing that today right here. I'm just gonna do the normal mission. This one has a little more of a puzzle aspect here about activating these colors and matching them to activate the next thing. But yeah, these little terminals, there's like 4 of them. You need to do them for SBO. And for Black Doom, you need to destroy those little spiky bombs or whatever you see, and they're just hard, especially in this area here where it's so easy to get lost. But we're not doing that. At least I got the A rank. Even though like you barely get a much score or something for doing it. But yeah, it's like an annoying thing. But if you want to go straight for the exit, just go straight to the red tower. That's what I'm doing right now, at least. But for SBO, I need to go to each of the colored areas here. The yellow, the red, the green, the blue, whatever. It just takes a long time to get across and explore each of those areas. So for now, we're just going to go straight to the gold ring with the normal mission. Just navigating through these areas using this thing is just kind of annoying and lengthy, man. I don't like it. Ah! Yeah. I don't even know what's the most optimal path, but hey, I made it there without any interruptions, though. It's pretty neat. I like to save the red one for last, usually if I'm doing the hero mission, but if you're going straight to the gold ring, it should be over here in this red tower here. Doesn't take that much time. You gotta match all these colors here just to activate certain things. It's probably a little bit bad for the eyes about how shiny everything looks here. What is this, like a virtual boy or something with how red everything is? I wish SP was a little louder though. It's too quiet. Him and Rouge is pretty quiet in this game. Alright. But yeah, this should be where the goal ring is in the center. You just gotta activate one of these platforms over here on the left or right. Alright. See if I can. Ow! Jerk. I'm just vibing, man. Alright, this should lead us straight there. I don't even know what that sound effect is. Meow. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Alright, anyway. So after this, we need to do a hero mission and then a dark mission. Alright. I think we have a boss fight coming up, though. So there's that. Ugh. Need to fight another variation of Egg Breaker.
So, I see you sneaky rats are back again, huh?
Huh? Damn. Shadow's not the only one that can say the D word.
I need to know about my past. Who am I? What am I doing here?
Are you still wondering who you are, Shadow? There's nothing to tell, Shadow. You have no past.
What?
Huh?
Don't listen to him. He's just trying to trick you. You've got to focus. Destroy him.
That boy SBO backing him up, man. Love these guys together. We should interact more often.
Oh, you little sneaky thief. I'll smash you to pieces.
I feel like SBO's chill with a lot of people. Like with Silver and Rivals 2, and then with Shadow here is like, oh, cool. I wish he would appear more often. I'm surprised he hasn't said the line yet. Oh, there it is. He's gonna say that a lot this fight.
You know what they say? You know what they say?
The more the merrier.
You know what they You asked for it.
Hopefully he's not annoying. Let me get more ammo. Oh gosh, he jumped. Did not expect him to do that.
You know what they say?
Ah, these explosions, man. They're annoying. As long as I keep a ring, we're good. Oh my gosh, stop! Of course he jumps. Don't die, don't die, don't die. I ran out of bullets. Oh no, I didn't. I'm missing. Alright. One more. Oh my gosh. He's dodging so much here. There we go. He's shut up now. Alright. He's glowing too.
Shut up.
Oh. And he did.
I have no past. What do you mean by that, Doctor?
Eggman, shut up. I wonder if I should add some more characters that's TTS available or something. I haven't really checked on Tangia in a while, so There might be some more characters I can add at some point. Yeah. Alright, we've seen this one already. We'll skip it. This will take us to Space Gadget or something. Yeah. Alright, we have 2 more levels here. We can do a hero mission here and then a dark mission in Final Haunt. And that should be all for today's stream. Once we do the boss fight after that. And then we'll spin to see what the next Sonic game should do. And then we'll either do it after or before I leave. Alright. It should be easier for me now that we're not sped up. I can actually control myself better. Yeah.
The Ark's defense system is blocking our attack forces out. Destroy them, and we'll take the Ark.
We're not helping you here. It's kind of interesting how the Dark Mission takes you to an entirely different part of the level if you decide to help him here. So a lot of these missions kind of share a level design, but this is one of the few missions where you go to a completely separate path if you help Black Doom. I guess this in Final Haunt. So it's pretty neat, back to back, you know.
It's been a long time since the two of us ran along here together. Now, time to kick things up a notch.
Nice. Missed the checkpoint. It's fine. Checkpoint was really close for the previous one, I think. I don't really foresee myself dying that much here. Alright, go!
This saucer seems to hover above the ground, but something tells me that I don't want to touch that green.
Basically try not to get chaos control for the hero mission here. Sometimes it causes me issues and it just takes a little bit longer if you just kill every enemy on the way here. I think I'd just rather just go across here. Okay. See if I can time it. There we go.
But that emerald's mine. See ya.
See ya. Yeah, we're pretty close here. Once we get to that key door, it's basically GG's for Sonic.
I need 5 keys to open this door.
Alright. Exit should be just along this way. Once we get down this area. Nice. All these explosive meteorites.
Sonic, now I remember. That day, we fought here aboard the Ark.
Did that fairly quickly though, 2.5 minutes. Not bad. Alright. Now we just need to do Final Haunt here. I'm gonna skip these cutscenes since we watched them already, so we're just gonna do that. But Maria! Okay. But instead of helping Sonic and Black Comet, Final Haunt, we're just gonna help Black Doom here, so we're gonna actually fight a different boss fight once we do the dark mission here. The Sonic and Diabolon, I think that's what it's called. We're gonna fight them after this.
I can feel them. They're everywhere.
They're everywhere!
Well, looks like we've reached the climax of this little game. Time to make the big boss man responsible for this invasion.
Actually, I do want to kill a decent amount of them. Even though we're doing the dark mission here. I do want to use chaos control past the first part.
They're trying to get us.
I don't really care about getting a high rank in this mission here, because we already beat it anyway with an A rank, so I'm just gonna ignore everything and just kill everyone. No.
Yeah, smash them up.
Smash them up!
Look what the cat dragged.
Behold the ultimate power.
Nice.
Shadow
Alright. So we're gonna help Black Doom here. So we need to activate these defense systems or whatever and take the alternate path this time. So we'll do that. These shields that he mentions. So we're gonna go to an entirely different area compared to Sonic here, but also keep Sonic with me. Black Doom's pretty boring to have around, if I'm being honest. He doesn't really say much other than like, oh, do this, do that. Like, clean my shoes or something. I don't know. He doesn't have shoes, but whatever. You know what I mean. Gee, can I listen to Shadow by himself here? I want to see what he says if he's by himself. Or am I forced to have Sonic or Black Doom on my side here? Ignoring all these guys. Just going straight across. Yeah, we do maybe probably have time for one last challenge today then, depending on the length of this level here. So I guess probably only do it during the boss fight though. Whatever it is. Alright. Let's go activate that and go this way. Let's go. Hopefully I can finish this level before the challenge buzzer rings here. Do I need to shoot something up here? I think I do. I think it's the other side though. Yeah, right there, that switch. Here we go. Ah! Don't kill me. It's like the only time in the game where they force you to do that. It's kind of weird. It's like a little target up there to open the door. They might do it more in hard mode, but at least in this normal mode here, I don't think they ever forced you to do that before. Oh man. I should have killed more enemies so I could skip this section. You know what? Let's use this weapon. Oh. Don't leave me! Hammer? Okay. Oh gosh, there's a big gunship behind me there. Sometimes it can shoot you on the way up here and it's annoying. It's like those key doors are turrets, but they're not really that useful for this. It's only just to get rid of that gunship up there, but you don't really get anything extra other than points, but I don't really care about air ranking here. It's more effort than it's worth just to activate those and use it there. Missed the checkpoint. Alright, well, hopefully I don't need the checkpoint. I don't think I do. We're near the exit anyway. I think once we hit this switch here, the next one should be the last one. Especially if I use Chaos Control, I can probably finish the rest of this fairly quickly. Alright, let's use it then. And it should take us to the end of the level, I think, unless I mistimed it. And then mission should be complete right about now. Yeah. We'll only do this challenge in the upcoming boss fight here.
Anyone to set their hand on Black Doom.
Oh. Nice. All right. We'll do that. Final spin at the end of this once this cutscene's finished here. It's only gonna be for a short amount of time. We'll only do it throughout the duration of the boss fight here. This is the last thing I'll do today.
Shadow, why are you siding with those black creatures? Siding with them? You're joking, right?
In case you don't know, the gun commander's commanding the big robot back there.
You're going down, Sonic. If that's how it's gonna be, Shadow, then bring it on. Just say when.
Just say when.
All right, you ready to do this?
I love the whole implication of this ending here and this pathway specifically is because he's so competitive against Sonic about being the best hedgehog in the world or something like that. I don't know. It's kind of silly. All right, anyway, let me do this. Let me see. Let me spin here. I guess we have Music Maker. So I guess if you have a song request, feel free to suggest something. If not, I can just end the stream here, but whatever. Well, not end the stream, but, you know, Well, we're still gonna spin for the next Sonic game anyway, so. While you guys think of that, I'm gonna do this Diabolon fight here. Let's do that. Alright. First thing I want to do is get a weapon. A decent weapon. That's decent. Alright. Now we need to use Sonic as a stepping stool to get up to his head here. Wherever he is. Sonic? Baby? Where are you? I can't beat this boss fight without... Is he glitched out? Sonic? Oh, there you are. I was gonna say. There we go. Oh, great. Now he activated his freaking move. Alright, whatever. Alright. So yeah, we're supposed to use him as a stepping stool to get up to him here. Oh, now he does that. Oh, gosh. It's a little bit weird with his timing here. Alright. Can you do it? There we go. Yeah, you can use it to help me get... Oh my gosh. Why am I having so much issues with this fight? I'm saving my bullets for the, once I get Chaos Blast, by the way, so... Oh my... Why are you homing attack at his arm? What the heck? He's weird today. His behavior. Once you hit him enough, he'll descend down to the ground level, so... This is probably the most annoying part of this fight here, but... There we go. Once you get down here, it's a lot easier. I'm not really fighting Sonic that much. He's just more of a nuisance than anything, but... Yeah. Alright, let me save my ammo a little bit. We're gonna use a little bit more homing attacks. I want to make sure that, I use properly here. Hold still, you devil! He says that a lot, but not nearly as much as Eggman saying, the more the merrier. Or you know what they say. Alright. I think we should have enough to use infinite ammo pretty soon. Once he opens up. There we go. Alright. Gonna update the counter here. Should be 124. That should be 38% of the way done of doing these things.
It's do or die, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh. But yeah, if you guys have a song request, let me know. If not, then I can just save it for next time or something. I don't know.
Perfect.
After this thing plays, I'll go to the wheel of Sonic games and then we'll figure out what Sonic game we'll be playing next. After these messages. I wonder what Shadow has to say here. I don't know. What do you have to say, my boy?
Finally, I've got all the Chaos Emeralds.
Finally.
Man, I didn't think you had it in ya. I'm Shadow the Hedgehog, and now I am the most powerful hedgehog in the world. The power
so
of these
silly.
emeralds makes me invincible. I am the ultimate hedgehog. This is who I am.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how that's his reason why he kind of turned rogue at the end. He just felt a little competitive there. All hail Shadow. All right. Let me just count these correctly here. So if I did my math correctly, we should have 15 full pages of this, making 120. And then these extra 4 will be 124 in total. So we still need quite a bit to go. You need like 202 left to do, I think. So that's something. But yeah, I guess for now... Oh! Since no one had a suggestion with the song request, we're just gonna shift to the Wheel of Sonic games real quick right now. So for context, last time when I spun this, we had a mega collection, but after researching its 100% requirements, I just figured that maybe we're just saving for Origins, the classic games, and then separate some of them because there's not really much to collect in mega collection here, so we're just gonna respin and get something else here. I don't want to have to redundantly play a lot of the similar Sonic games, worse quality here, so we're just gonna spin here. And this actual spin, I think no matter what, we'll play whatever it is here because I don't think there's any more redundancy here. So we'll figure out what we have here. The next Sonic game I'll play, other than Shadow, would be... Oh. Mario and Sonic at the Rio Olympics for 3DS. That's actually quite a random game. I never actually played it too much, but I do have it. So it'll be interesting. Yeah, let's go. I never played Rio Olympics 3DS, but yeah. Hopefully it won't be too annoying to complete, but I'm guessing it's gonna be kind of lengthy to fully complete. So most likely I'm gonna have to do it until after I come back from my move. So somewhere around mid to late June, I'll probably have to do that. So expect that sometime in the near future. But you know, I'll be leaving in the move in a couple weeks. I doubt I'll be able to finish this game in a couple weeks, so we'll probably save it until after I move. And then when I do that, I'll probably in the meantime, I'll still probably stream some Shadow and maybe Pocket Adventure. But we'll save this for when I, you know, move, I guess. All right then. I guess without any further ado, I guess I'll see you guys later. And stay tuned for more Shadow and eventually Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016, I think, Olympic Games or 3DS. What a weird name, whatever. Rio Olympics 3DS. Stay tuned for that sometime soon. I'll see you guys later. Take care and bye-bye.